friends. I totally had a technical issue. I guess my mic wasn't picking up for the last hour, which is our first game. So nobody was watching, so I'm not gonna bother doing a review for a game on YouTube that you wouldn't have seen. That's a waste. It went well. Jackus is out, right? So we need Absolution, I guess. For those of you who are watching on Twitch silently, sorry for the lack of review. You wouldn't have heard any of my commentary anyway. I appreciate that Thor did come in after the first hour, so at least it was a good timing, too. It told me right after the match, so I'm not, like, mid-match and annoyed. Like, at least it's whatever. Call it a wash. Sorry that you guys lost an hour, but so such is life, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'm surprised. I don't know what happened. I guess it reset my mic settings, and there's only 2 potential things that my mic can use. I'm only talking about this because we're waiting for Absolution anyway. Well, potentially Evolution, if he says yes. Actually, Thor, I'm going to invite you too, and whoever answers first, like, gets in the game first, will win the slot. So, I don't know why, but there's 2 potential settings for my audio. It'll either, you know... And by the way, YouTube, I'm sorry, at the beginning of my video got cut off. I had to restart the whole slobs nonsense, so apologies. I'll check that later. One of them is like a weird voice setting that really doesn't function properly, and it should be disabled. For whatever reason, Slobs picks it up. And my actual microphone setup, you know. And for whatever reason, sometimes it just defaults, and it's like, yeah, it's just the one that just doesn't work. And it's like, no, please don't do that. It looks like Thor's gonna win. Oops. Alright, Thor, you win. Oh, Falcon, you took a picture of it? Eh.
Yeah, it's just horrifying.
Well, it didn't take a picture of it, but you posted the picture. It's wonderful. I'm glad I'm actually gaining MMR.
No, I actually took the picture. That's from the video itself. So
yeah,
I took it. So.
Oh, that's great.
I'm almost back at my party MMR that I was before calibration. I've earned my way back. It's wonderful.
Well, it just took us a string of wins, I guess.
How have you been gaining so much more MMR than me?
My last...
Because I'm still 300 away.
Funny enough, I'm back
my
to
last
3K.
8 games were 7-1 for ranked. Oh, sorry, I keep going back. 8-1, 9-1, 10-1. My last 11 games were 10-1 ranked. That's why.
I'm back to above 3K now. In my party MMR.
I'm almost there. I'm at 2919.
3034. So that's about 80 MMR difference.
I'm so sad we just missed an hour of stream, technically speaking.
Well, better stream till midnight.
Well, I feel bad for anybody who... I know somebody could have come and lurked and seen that like I had an audio setting and then just left. I feel bad. And for YouTube, obviously, you guys do get gypped. Technically, YouTube wouldn't care as long as I did stream an extra hour, which I won't. But if I did, that could be fixed. But stream couldn't be fixed in theory. I guess you could just consider it a silent stream. Some people don't talk while they stream. That's not me, but people do that. Speaking of which, I can actually, well, I know it won't be done. Oh, that's something that I should say for YouTube. So, anybody watching this video, I guess when it first comes out, which for you guys will probably be sometime in the early morning of the 22nd, depending what time zone you're in, because it takes time for it to process.
Hello.
My video before this, which you might have wondered, why didn't I have a video before this? If you follow like what I do, hey Thor. It's because my last video I had to do like a very, very minor blurring. It's currently processing right now, but processing on YouTube can take anywhere from a couple hours to a whole day, and I didn't get the chance to touch it until today, because obviously I would have processed a video from Tuesday on Wednesday, but I was very busy, so I did it this afternoon. So
how are you all doing?
Good, Thor. It probably won't be done in time, so it would be weird because I'm still going to label the parts as to when they were recorded. So you're probably going to see whatever part it is. Like 222 is going to happen after 223, but that's life.
What the hell? Oh.
Too bad, so sad. I'm getting shards like crazy with all my predictions.
Nice. Well, I'm here to ruin all those predictions because I'm bad, and I wish Absolution had gone here first for you gentlemen. So you could actually win.
Nope.
I'm getting really close to some of my things here.
Don't worry, think of it this way. I'll just make it so that it's more challenging, so when you win, it's all that more victorious.
If I get first blood in the next match, I get 800 shards right off the bat.
Nice. I will probably never get half. I probably won't
Oh, I have to keep commending
get
people.
most of these. Okay, that's probably proper. God, I'm crap with my own language, and I'm
I
so
forgot
sad
that
with
counts
myself.
towards the thing.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, that's why you're so quiet, Charybdis.
Why?
Ah. Cause I had you turned down for a while, cause for some reason you were loud
Turned
at
down
one
for
point.
what?
Oh my god, I hate you. I respect
Thank you,
for
Furry.
doing that. I hate you both, but I respect that. I
You're
respect
bad.
that
Make it
greatly.
count.
I don't respect myself.
I don't respect
because
myself either. I feel really bad about myself.
I shouldn't have done that.
It's like that awful. I forget what
It's
awful
okay if
joke
you
you
didn't
told
do it,
last night
somebody
in Furry,
was.
but it was awful.
Oh, dude, all my jokes are great.
I forget what it was, but even you
Ah,
agreed. You're like, it was terrible. I was like, it was, but it was funny.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
I'm gonna go offlane ogre.
Alright.
I'm gonna try not to suck. That is my hopes and dreams. Don't
Those
worry,
don't-
I'm not
those don't
stupid. I will.
exist.
Yeah, fair enough. My hopes and dreams died a long time ago.
Ooh,
reminder.
I was gonna pick Ursa anyway, but now it looks even better.
Give you
Since-
bloodlust and let you rampage through people's faces.
I was just thinking overpower goes through Blade Fury, so.
That
And if I
too.
ult during his ult, I just laugh. I see
Again,
you've done.
later on.
I see you've done 2,000 damage to me, Jug. How about I ignore 80% of that?
So I got a question for level up.
Only 10 seconds.
Just because with ogre, I don't.
Yeah.
Do you do your W first, like always ignite, but then do you do your stun or your E afterwards, or do you maybe take one of both and then just focus on stun for a while?
All right, I
What's
will
the-
explain the answer to that in just a minute. I want to make sure people are picking what they should be picking here. I like Wind Ranger against Juggernaut, especially because of your evasion.
10 seconds to pick.
Falcon, I don't know what you're gonna pick, but I would figure it out.
I am a little bit.
5
Yeah.
seconds remain.
You know what? This might work. Why not?
Oh,
Yeah, it's okay.
well now we're both not ranged. I guess I'll just
I
take
mean,
bloodlust early.
if I take range here, what is going to be good against that tri-lane? And now they have a fucking techies. That's
True
even
fact,
more
Drakus.
horrible.
Okay, so my
Won't die. Won't die.
my
Have problem dying.
I'm gonna
Won't
get
die.
counterpicked regardless of what I do.
Well, I believe my new game plan is to literally just get. Why am I echoing?
I don't know. Why are you echoing, Thor?
Why are you echoing?
Thor,
I'm
why are you
screaming-
echoing?
God, I know, right? Damn
Why
it,
are you
why Are we
echoing?
echoing?
Is it me?
Why are we echoing?
It might be you,
Stop that.
Thor. And it
No,
might
it's
be you,
only
cool.
it was only me for the longest time, but it was going through somebody's thing. I could hear
Both
myself.
and Furry and Cool have a setup, I believe, if I remember correctly, Cool, where you don't have your sound coming through a headset.
I do have it coming through a headset.
So yours shouldn't cause an echo then.
Yeah,
My headphones were really close to my mic though.
Okay, well,
Oh wow,
Fix that.
Mine's coming.
got
Mine's
loud
coming
all of a
through a
sudden.
headset. It should
Just,
not.
just
it
the way
should
I was leaning.
not
I'm not gonna
do
lie,
anything.
that looks like a Pudge mid there, by the way.
No, that's a Lesh mid.
Less Megan.
That's I know it's a less Shrek mid, but who's the freaking support in bot lane?
Budge.
No, it's gonna be Pudge roaming. No, oh god, what the hell? Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
that's
That's
why.
Techie support.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, Techie
It's
support.
pros have done it.
No, pros have been doing less Shrek mid a lot of less.
No, I'm talking about the techies.
Ah,
I defend what is
but they didn't really do it in the really serious case.
So
Of course
I
not.
think I
Doesn't
take.
matter.
So I'm gonna take my ignite, my stun. and I'm
Guys,
gonna-
I think I might have crashed maybe because yeah, I crashed.
Oh, we'll pause.
We'll pause as soon as you officially crash because we can't pause before.
Yes. My friends. This one is
I don't want
in
to
the
predict because I will drag us down.
This will give me some time. I'm trying to think what I
Oh,
want to buy.
hey, about that whole level up system.
Generally, as Ogre, in the off lane, you want Ignite and then Stun, because you want to make sure nobody can move on your carry no matter what they do.
I'm thinking I should take one value point in E though, just because make it easier for Chaos Knight to get his 4 hits in a row for
Yeah,
his
I'm back.
lifesteal.
Okay.
Does that make
That's
sense?
not how Chaos Knight works.
Yeah, it's not.
You're
how
thinking
Chaos
Slardar.
Knight works.
Back to the indecipherable.
No, I meant
Not
for his,
anymore,
I said
but
for his lifesteal.
No,
That's
no,
not how
anymore.
it works. It's a cooldown.
Not anymore.
Oh, they changed it recently?
No,
No,
it's
because
it
now it's a
used to
cooldown.
be random chance, and then it turned into every 4 seconds.
Yes.
His next hit will crit no matter what. So attack
his
speed does
down-
not affect it in
oh,
any
4
way.
seconds.
Yeah,
I thought it was every.
so
That's
if it
Slardar.
was the, if it was
Okay.
the, no, not even, yeah. If
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
No, that is exactly
right.
Slardar.
if it was the old
no,
Chaos Knight, maybe
yeah, I
because you
screwed
can
up.
actually lifesteal. Depends how many times you crit.
Yeah, you're
but
right.
no.
I'm sorry. I was
Thanks,
freaking
Dad.
stupid.
I might grab my stun here. By
I
the
don't know
way.
why I thought that. I'm apparently brain dead right now.
Bounty Hunter's here. He's chasing me.
Why?
He's gonna steal my money.
He wants money. Oh, he's gonna catch you.
Wait. What are you doing? That means he has no invis. Hit him.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, they set up mine. Techie set up mine.
Gonna steal my
take
money.
frost shield.
Yo.
Take frost shield. I didn't say use it. I said take it. So that in case Techie's jumps.
Oh. You think I have the reactor time for that?
Yes, he charges for like
I
3
suck.
seconds before it happens.
Fine.
I screwed up. I should have been
Meet this
more.
threat head on.
Well,
Yeah,
I
there it
bought.
is.
Spills.
I find it
Well,
saddening that you knew that was
I'm
coming.
not going to block. I'm not going to block.
I blame you for not listening, Cool. I said take your ability, and then you used it immediately
Jug
when they
mid.
weren't even near you.
It's a mid jug.
Wait, so it's a lash off lane. It's a lash safe lane.
So help me,
Lash trap
Cool.
safe
If you
lane.
feed again to an enemy Techies in our lane, I'm gonna kick you out of lane real fast.
Techies. I mean, I won't feed the
Oh
techies.
God, what's happening?
Alright, last time you did, and we both know it.
That is true. I'm surprised we won that game.
It's because I kicked you out of lane,
That's true.
so I get solo experience.
Tracks of intruders.
Because right now, because you're not here, I'm suffering immensely because I'm just getting right clicks and losing all of my money to bounty.
God damn it.
We might need to try lane top in theory, guys.
There you go. I got him.
Yeah,
I
but
got
I don't think it'll be
Oh, you
okay.
died?
I mean, we can try lane it, but I don't know. It will be not be ideal.
I'm sorry that you died. I should have stayed and saved you.
Well, the problem is I'm not
Alright.
getting any money because
There. Sorry.
I'm getting
I
hit by a
screwed up.
bounty hunter every single time it's on cooldown.
All right.
In-
Okay,
in-
you know what?
you know-
Just go top because you can suck you off.
I've gained like a total of like
Am I
100
useless here
gold.
for you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, just go top.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Oh, Jesus.
And
At
cool,
least
you
the
are
pudge
you
is
are
total complete
you need
crap.
to just, you have to remember bounty is not ranged. You could just hit him. If he's anywhere here, you should be right clicking him the whole time. Thor, harass.
Gotcha, boss. I have no mana, so I'm just gonna
Don't
walk
care.
up. Actually, can I let my mana pot go off first?
Yes.
So I don't, because that would be pointless otherwise.
All I gotta say is I'm down 1 full salve and 3 tangos. See, that's what you do, cool. Just keep hitting him. And don't stop hitting him. Like, you should keep hitting him right now.
Try not to pull every creep on
I don't
me.
care. I would rather you pull the creeps. I want him dead. I don't want him in my lane.
Against all strife.
You have to realize that I've gained very little gold since being here
Yeah.
for 2 minutes.
Alright,
I
when
just got
it is.
invis now.
Don't worry, I came prepared.
Nice.
Ah,
I hate jug.
hey, jerk.
Oh my god.
I'm actually prepared for you. Ah!
I swear to god, no matter how much I auto him, it doesn't matter.
I can buy some dust in a bit. Actually, I can buy it now.
I don't know about dust is really necessary.
Courier.
I'll just buy another. Oh. Who dropped an item?
Right.
I did on purpose.
Purpose.
I'd rather save the courier and take half my health than the alternative.
That's a fair point.
Join with me.
Just in case. Oh, there's somebody in the
Fudge.
Our teeth.
They're
Yeah,
trialing
Fudge,
too.
man, we got
Their
this.
trialing's worse than ours.
Oh, wow, that is unfortunate. And my clarity got cancelled. This sucks.
This is not gonna go well.
Yeah, there's no way this goes anywhere.
No, it
decent.
should. In theory, they have a terrible tri-lane and it doesn't work, but... Bounty Hunter and Techie should just be pushed out because they have no staying power in lane. Fudge can kind of stand back. I don't expect him to die.
Sit upon them.
In fact, every time Bounty Hunter walks... I know you need to redo your mana, by the way.
No,
I need you with me.
I had to wait for another one.
Are you serious? Fucking line of sight? Oh my fucking god, line of sight killed me. That's just downright fucking annoying. That line of sight just killed me like that. I'm annoyed.
You're annoyed. Our lane has now fed multiple kills and we've gained nothing. I think I've gained a literal total amount of about 600 gold in lane in 4 minutes.
Fine, I should be killing this Leshrac
I'm
more.
trying not to do bad, I swear to God, man. It's kind of hard because they keep cracking my mana because I keep having to go in and try to do stuff and I'm not quite at the point where I can.
Missing jug.
Cool. Go
Buy more.
Go mid or bottom or something, gang.
I am.
Buy more clarities.
I am. I'm also
No, buy
buying my-
mangoes. Don't buy clarities.
Oh, crap. Well,
Well, well, obviously you're not getting your clarities off. They're not working, right?
yeah, I'll start focusing
So
on
it's
that for
it'd be cheaper just to get the burst.
Yeah,
mana.
no, you're right, I screwed up, sorry. Well, at least I only hit those two and not, like...
Arnie runes, by the way, cool, since you're on the way. We'll grab them.
Oh, they got mines over there.
And it's techies. There's always gonna be mines everywhere.
Yeah,
that we're
no,
not
yeah,
mining.
I know. You're right. Ah. Well, that was kind of pointless.
Yeah, that was really pointless. That was a huge waste of your mana.
I didn't mean to. It was timed kind of weird, and I tried to cancel it, but it didn't go through, so I screwed up that.
Against all strife.
Nice.
Nice job, nice job.
Noted, my friends. Alright, I have to go shrine. Oh, I'm probably dead.
Thank you for the
Oh,
75 gold.
good thing
Jug.
he's bad.
Yeah, this guy's kind of trash.
You should hide in the tree store.
Go to.
Leshrac's missing, by the way, heads up.
Okay.
Pudge is taking a lot of damage. Just get ready to ignite or something. Oh, you didn't ignite Pudge though. That's not good. Just right click him. Or tango out. That's fine too. Tangoing out is totally fine.
I didn't even do that.
Done.
I don't have it,
It's
but
fine.
that works too.
A loss so small.
I'm gonna take one level of my E.
Bounty Hunter's low.
Okay.
Let them see our team.
Okay, so I mean it's okay, I guess. I just don't think your E is super valuable here, but
We will.
Missing
I meant
jug.
for later, just in case. Maybe you can get some use out of it. You know what I mean? Maybe
but,
try to make.
but
it
not
last
really.
week.
I mean, the percentage difference is not big, and I already have
Ah.
attack speed.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I thought maybe it could help. Oh no.
Nice.
Still missing jug.
I'm gonna turn around, hit him, try to keep him off you.
For the forest.
There you go.
That helps
Alright,
catch up.
wait, I got self.
Thanks.
There we go. Okay, cool. Got it to you.
Yes.
Oh, my mangoes. Mangoes, I mean, never got to me.
Sit upon them.
At least we managed to turn that around a bit. That's nice.
Claws out.
Gragas, thank you, my friend. Much appreciation. I don't know why you took that last hit.
I didn't. Oh, I wasn't trying to. I didn't even think I did. I was just trying to plant something. I don't know why it'd make me hit anything. To be honest with you.
Because you clicked on it.
Tracks
Oh,
of
I didn't.
intruders.
I just dragged. I swear. So if I did something
You
like
dragged onto it.
Oh, and so it made me do that even though I didn't click because I dragged near it.
Well, I mean, you'll click in the process of dragging, so.
Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't see it. Camera angle was a little bit wonky, so I apologize for that. Jesus Christ, I have so many mangoes now.
Push them back.
Missing jug. Missing jug.
So, cool, I wouldn't waste your frost shield, right? Bounty is not an area where we can see.
Pudge is here, by the way.
Okay, Techie's just denied himself.
There's a heads up, Pudge is in bot lane.
We were in a situation where we couldn't see Bounty when invis, so the frost shield was just kind of a waste of mana.
Yeah.
Heads up, Bounty.
You have to be
as I
very
said,
conservative with your mana. You use it to the most.
Jug's mid.
I'm still down 500 gold. Better than it was, though. Absolution, I already, I said, okay, man. I don't know. I guess I may not have said your name, but yes.
See now.
You guys messaged me on Steam too.
Nice one.
Yeah, they already took that.
Yes.
Oh, Techie's just coming back to be annoying.
Yeah, you got him. Nice one. Good rotation.
Much better.
Nice.
That is why I placed that ward there.
Yes.
That was scary.
That was better. The Sinister Gaze, you had a plan. At first I was mad at you when you cast because I was trying to bait Bounty in. But then when you did the Sinister Gaze, that made a lot more sense. The only thing I would criticize is warn me, but it's fine.
Yep.
I am of the level of player where like I
Does
should
Jug
be
have
able to
ult, by the
predict
way?
what
Has
you're
he used
doing.
it?
So
Jug has not used ult.
Okay.
Do you want to go back bottom, or do you want me
Agreed.
to stay there?
I'm already TP here, so I'm just gonna stay here for a bit.
Alright.
You should be careful though.
I will. Flesh is back.
I'm definitely catching up. That's nice. I'm only 300 gold behind.
That's
No, it's
fine.
good. I probably didn't didn't address you
Do me a
directly.
favor,
I
Paul, if
probably
you can grab
I was
the next couple
distracted.
of sentries.
Patch
that'd be
your stop,
great,
patch
'cause
your
I'm gonna
stop.
buy mana boots and give
Yeah.
mana.
Pudge has been top. He's been leading there.
No, he hasn't been top. He has been bot as well.
He's been top. He's been top a lot. Is what I mean. It's fine though. We knew that.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, mana boots.
Yeah,
I didn't realize you had those.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, I just got him because cool was cool enough to say.
I
"Here,
mean,
next couple of sentries
he's
and I
triple
can do
dives
that."
here, by the way, so I guess no one TP'd him. All people are busy.
Sorry, I stacked
Fine.
that.
No, he's dead. I don't care.
I meant this. If I didn't stack the stun, we wouldn't have had to do that, but
Well,
Kinda
I don't
annoying.
care. He dead.
I know.
Bounty runes, by the way,
Bounties.
if you get the chance.
Go get him, I'm
If
fine.
you get the chance.
I'm self-sufficient. Well, one of you go.
Okay,
don't,
you
don't both.
just tank the blasts. You got tangos.
Thanks, man.
Oh.
Oh, no, he's over there.
He's got a bottle, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Jug's here. Jug's here. Jug
He
has
doesn't.
a
He
drum.
does not have
I
Omni
can't
Slash.
get to you to help you.
He already used Omni Slash.
I'm gonna have mana boots up in a second, like 4. Just find a couple TP scrolls.
He's
Just
got drums and he's level 10. This is gonna be painful for me.
I'm not ready.
Not worth death.
Oh, god damn it! I was
Ah,
so
God.
close to getting
Shit.
him.
yeah, that was unfortunate.
That was bad.
I was trying to be careful, which is why I was a little bit further back.
That's fine.
That's fine. I don't blame you. You're a carry. You're supposed to be safe if you can. So that's
Right.
completely acceptable. I'm glad you did not die. I'd rather it be me and cool than you.
Pudge going mid. Pudge
Although-
going mid. Rotating.
So is
Ooh.
everybody.
I can't
everybody.
help it. I had nowhere else to run, by the way. Just
Yeah.
The enemy is
He's
Oh,
right there. If you can't
Did
catch
not
him.
see you.
Nice.
My sinister gaze has really short range.
Oh, he's
dead.
juking you
He's
around.
dead.
Techies
Right
is
behind.
Good job.
Behind, please. There is a jug at like, literally low health.
Oh, there's 3. Well, 2, I mean. Now. Get track, please don't die.
Oh, I tried not to. I got screwed because of.
Jug has drums. Nice stun. Oh. Okay, actually that works.
your cubs are orphans now.
Oh god, bounty!
Kill him!
I
No.
can't! I don't do
I
enough
know.
damage right
I
now.
know, I know.
I couldn't get a position for a stun either.
Okay.
Ah,
Get the techies! Get the techies!
I was about. Oh, you're dead. You're dead.
Yeah, I'm dead anyway. No way.
Darn. Let's track so fed. I didn't realize.
Well, you got a solo lane.
I didn't realize
and
he had
got
drum and
screwed.
stuff.
Well, who? That's
His
right.
drum, yeah. I didn't realize he
Is
did
he
it fast if I
serious?
turned on him.
That's a new addition.
Well, considering that the early part of the bot lane got screwed really hard.
I'll just back up. I can't get. I heard him. I'll have to consider that. Okay.
They got 2 sets of drums on their team.
Yep.
Good job.
Okay, it's you.
The early game
I'll
item.
leave that to you if you want. For
I know, but doesn't it?
I'm gonna
have
get
an
a
aura?
sentry
It
though
doesn't
for
say
you.
I
so
guess.
can
No,
get
it no
this.
longer has an aura. It is now
No,
individual.
it does have an aura, but that's not the point. It's a lesser aura, and it doesn't stack when it's active.
No, active it does not. But they seem to be not together, so it doesn't really
I'm sorry
matter.
if I'm stealing it.
That's true.
Yeah, but we want them to be together, so we're gonna try to make sure they team fight as 5 and waste economy.
I mean, considering their levels, they are much higher than us, and items wise, oh god.
Go to.
Got the bounty hunter?
Here, just run.
Tinkle's dead.
I'm glad I bought that sentry. That was good money.
Notice.
Damn it. Didn't go where he was supposed to.
Oh,
A little bit
Watch
more.
that.
you can kill it.
No TV for 20.
Really?
Are you serious? Oh
They're
well.
always there.
Crap.
Yeah, well.
They're 5-manning weak. Okay, that's just bad on our part.
I tried to dodge the stun from the left right, but it was a little bit
Sorry, I
kind
didn't
of
see him. I didn't even see him in time. That was
I got
my bad.
I got blocked
not doing
by
great.
Pudge.
I tried to come in to help. I wasn't. I should have probably picked a ranged character. I mean,
Yes.
actually, I'm above my current goals for kills.
Pudge is
That's-
coming over towards mid.
Mm-hmm.
which is weird. Oh,
Uh,
needs this most. I would say Ken Furry needs the wonderful book most.
What? No,
Yes.
I'm level 10.
Wait, you're.
he's
Oh,
mid.
I must have saw Cool. Jesus
Cool is
Christ.
the one that's low level.
Yeah, I'm the same level as Cool. So, I thought I saw Furry being level 6 for some reason. I'm the wrong order.
Who calls
I'm an
me?
idiot. You know what? I think that's funny. Have fun
Oh,
with
they
it.
got all fall on you, unfortunately.
I want to do stuff, but I'm just. Oof. Well, Lesh is down that
Me and
way.
Jug are just okay. I was gonna say me and Jug were just cool at farming each other's stuff. Punish.
You're right there. There's gonna be people coming. He's fast. He's fast.
Oh, why'd I have to go back? Damn it.
It's fine. We kept him away from. Oh,
100% not ready to fight those, but okay.
Flesh Rack's dead.
he's gonna kill me probably, but
Consider yourself lucky.
Come on, Paladin, please don't do this to me.
Nice job.
Tracks have been
Bounty's back here. We got a lot of sentries. Way too many, actually.
I tried to steal that from me. I appreciate that, Falcon.
Who placed
Considering
that
how-
one?
Considering
I
compared
placed
to
them
you,
all,
I'm really
and it
far behind.
actually gave us enough.
How much
vision.
net worth do you have, Falcon?
This one's blocking the camp.
I'm saying I'm very, very
How
far
much
behind
net worth
compared
do
to
you
by
have?
the way.
How much net worth do you have?
4.2.
Okay, I am ahead of you.
Yeah, I know. As I say, I'm very far behind.
I'm far behind too. The two, I'm 500 behind. Well, 400.
What the hell am I buying next?
Oh, this Pudge. Destroying
So
us.
I'm trying to make
He's
sure
actually
we
bad,
at least
though.
get a
And
big
he's not even that good.
It's
Nice.
it's. I honestly believe it's the Leshrac giving him the kills essentially, because Lesh is actually seems okay. So
Yeah, Lash is
seems
actually
like
pretty
trash.
alright, but it's just they made my
Watch
lane
out, Flesh
help.
Rack and Pudge right here.
push them back.
And then the Pudge just getting himself involved does not make matters. And then I got a line of sight and I was annoyed.
Unfortunately, what happens with farm is once you're behind,
Oh,
you start getting more and more behind as time progresses.
I'm dead.
Because you don't have the farm to get the farm, and the number just keeps dropping.
Alright, we really need at least one ward around here.
Shut up,
by the way.
Jackers.
Yeah, I'll start getting it.
We did see
Just,
them, to be
just
fair.
one
We
will
saw
do
it too,
because I
yeah.
need to see the entrance from here. I didn't see them coming from here though.
Yeah,
Going down
Cool did.
bottom.
He mentioned it. He said they were running
Ah.
that way. Oh, they're actually right
Back
there.
up, back up, back up, cool. Back up. Don't get caught.
There's at least two bottom. Techies and Jug.
Yeah, I see them coming this way.
That's fake stuff.
Pay money for what it's worth.
Well, the real Leshrac here is trying to take the mid top tower. He's got Yules, remember that.
You just use it.
Right.
Jug TP mid. Jug TP mid.
No.
I don't have any
No,
mana.
stun my boy. You know
Oh.
a stunning.
Rend their
I mean, if you want to fight, I can TP into the shrine.
Wait, come back here.
God damn it, Bounty's down here.
fangs bared.
There you go.
Charge missed up.
That was early.
Yeah, detection.
No.
Back up. They're mining the crap out of all.
Yes, they are.
Alright, bot side jungle is really dangerous because they mine the crap out of it.
Yes.
Jug has Yasha, almost Maelstrom, I guess, I'm gonna say. Oh, fuck. On my way.
So when I went, I kind of thought you were following me, Thor, when I
I
went
was
down
trying-
here in the
I-
first place.
That's a
I
waste of my
had
ult.
fully down that way.
This is a
So I was
massive
trying to take care of some different things. I saw you start run that way because I was trying to handle some of the things in my inventory. And I was
So
trying to-
basically, we don't have a win condition if we're not getting kills. So all supports need to be going with carries and getting kills. Or at the
That's
very
fine.
least, making sure we don't die. Like, warding's important too, but like, literally, just pick a carry, go get kills. Because, like, I can kill the crap out of Pudge. I can kill the crap out of Bounty. I can even kill Jug as long as I have ult up. My problem is coming down to the fact that I get jumped by Pudge and Jug, and I get dismembered long enough that my ult's not up, and then, or at least, or I get killed by the ult, or I use ult and I got a Jug after.
Yeah, I bet he's baiting.
There's a bunch mid.
Yeah, Pudge is over on the
Yeah, I
side.
wasted this trying to.
Pudge is over here. Oh, no, he's right there. Never mind.
Yeah, coming over.
I'm ulting Lesh.
He's dead.
Pudge is on me. Pudge is gonna kill me. I dusted bounty so that before I die. Good job.
Shrine,
There.
what's up?
You go for it. I don't need it.
I'll just go
I
back.
don't need it
I
either.
knew,
I'll just
I
stab
knew.
him. Just help.
I was like, this Pudge is gonna try to
Yeah,
hook
we
me.
saw the purge. We did see the purge. Go. Bounty runes is dangerous, by the way. Bounty runes techies mind the crap out of it.
I see the punch just chilling out. Down in the corner. I'm coming down to make sure.
Techies is there as well.
Good try, dude.
I'm sorry. I wish I
On
could.
my way, I can.
It's the what's up, Trini
Ah,
Toxic?
oh,
How? How?
It doesn't affect ancients?
No,
No, it
Oh,
went
that's-
around him.
we still got some experience. Oh, it looks like we might get a double kill here. Nice.
I would come back, but I'm probably gonna die if I do that. So you.
What a
probably
stack
have-
right there.
Okay, you guys had that. Thank you. Thank you for saving me. I was stupid. Nearly died. Well, not stupid, but
No,
Can
you were
somebody
stupid. That
put a
was
sentry inside Roche?
Yeah.
Because sometime soon-ish I would like to do Roche, but not yet.
inside or outside of it.
Like
Inside.
enough. I want to see the entire inside of it, so we can be here.
Ow.
Alright.
I can't get there.
Yeah, they have a lot of mines.
I'll
If you
try
want
again.
get-
I'll
if-
just
alright,
buy
so-
2 more.
Well, honestly, you should just be buying like literally dozens, because there's no other way to move around the map. I know
Just so
that's
you know, there are a
expensive.
lot of mines here, by the way, and I do mean a lot.
I have an appreciation for how expensive that is, but truth be
I have
told,
Flesh
no
Rex bottom.
plans for any items for the rest of this game.
Yeah, don't. Honestly, don't bother.
I've been focusing. I've been buying up as much as I can. I
Yeah.
actually haven't crapped on. I have 3
Careful,
sentries on
Lich,
me.
careful. You have
But
no way to
Bounty
dodge.
Bounty's up there too.
Bounty,
There we go. For now.
If you can slow him, he's leading to mines. He's leading to mines. I'm tracked. That's why. He's definitely leading.
Oh, okay.
Flesh Rex bottom jungle.
I wanted to get hooked instead of you.
What? Jerk.
He's so fast. He's out of earn charges.
Guys, you got Lesh here.
No.
Good kill? No, not yet.
Ah, god damn it. Of course he'd get me before I could actually do my things.
I'm just leaving here.
Leave me. Just down.
Armor toggle. Fuck him.
No, I was dead.
He-
You gotta
he
try
was
to armor
screwed.
toggle. You got a chance.
I mean,
No,
I
he-
could.
yeah.
The longer
I
you
mean,
can
he
run is the
couldn't.
better.
I don't think he
I'll
was
give it
gonna
a
be able to make it. I honestly don't think he would
You've
have.
never seen a good armor toggle than Thor.
Do you think Falcon would have been able to do it with 4 people on him? 3 to 4?
Maybe.
There was
I mean,
2.
Maybe
There
I
was one
could
and a
have
half
done
on
it,
it.
but I wasn't really that bothered because
It's always a chance.
I know.
I guess. Oh, okay. I'll eat when I'm dead. I'm not dead currently, unfortunately.
I'm so far behind now. I'm 2,400 behind according to this.
Well, welcome to
Network
my
thing.
club. I'm still
I'm only
2,400
400
behind.
behind, but I don't have that much.
Push them back.
Juggernaut's right there.
Oh, Jug's in our jungle again. He's heading up your
Yeah.
way, Falcon.
I know. I see him. I see him.
Okay, making sure.
He does not have Omni Slash.
Might be able to bait this bounty.
I mean, he could.
I mean, he used it on Ursa, and I kind of semi-dispelled it, along with Ursa using his ult.
Oh,
Told you.
You're right.
Good job. Did you get a
there
kill?
you go.
Yeah.
I left it alone. I'm good support. Kills. I am probably gonna end up dying trying to ward that friggin' Roche.
Can you guys get a smoke for me
Pudge bottom.
after the
Yes.
Roche
Flash.
is-
Woo!
Yeah, after
Right
Roche is
after
done.
I try to
Jug
not
has
let you
DD.
go.
Jug has DD. He's gonna do Roche. He's going for Roche.
On my way.
Punch and
Okay,
your
I'm here.
You need to get a Lich ult in there like ASAP.
He's in there already.
I don't have ult right now. 8 seconds.
I will have ult,
Thor,
but
run
I won't
in.
have my items.
Thor, you're our
Okay.
tank. Go in.
Uh,
Do not run in there, cool.
Oh,
I did it.
yeah. Okay.
Cool, honestly, I'm being for real. Going over there was just what cost all 3 of us our life.
I know.
It should have been Thor, and that would have been fine. And then you ran with me and caused me to die too.
I'm backing out, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I feel
am
like I
so
made
dead.
a poor choice in support. For
No,
this
no,
game.
you would have been. You're fine, Thor.
Well, no, I
And
mean,
you did
with
what you were
how-
supposed to do.
I mean, because how much stuff they have, I feel like it makes it hard to melee or do anything besides like my abilities.
You don't need to melee Thor. You're not supposed to be right-clicking
I
ever.
know, I know.
If you're
but, like,
right-clicking, you're
otherwise I
doing the
can't
wrong
rest.
thing.
Probably.
Well, the
I'm
good
trying-
news is they're
I'm
not going to
trying
be
get-
doing Roche because we killed the Juggernaut. That's the only good news I got for you.
How did we kill the Juggernaut?
Me and
he's greedy.
sorry.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
me and the furry killed him. I was just waiting for him to his spin to go out. Once his spin goes out, I use my ult and I kill him.
I think you have more farm than me now, Falcon.
Oh, I'm so glad I hit the
Really?
tower.
I only have 8k, by the way. Just saying.
I have AK. My lane was
Well,
an unmitigated
well,
disaster.
well, let's just say both of us are behind. Okay.
So
we are both
cool.
behind.
I will give you a suggestion for the future. I do not think you should play a support without a stun, and I don't
Yeah.
count Sinister Gaze.
I've noticed that. I'm doing
Not in
really
safe
bad.
lane anyway. I mean, different circumstances, obviously. It depends, but
Cool.
when you don't have a
bought
stun,
the
I
boat,
feel like
should
you don't harass very
I
well.
already have a smoke, yeah.
Oh, yo, Elsa, out top, Elsa.
I see him, I'm coming as fast as I can.
My way.
He fed me some mines. That was kind of nice. He's really that greedy for me.
Just a heads up. Remember that there's a lot of ghost. There's a ghost sector on the track. So,
I hate him.
bot lane by the way getting pushed. I don't know if they're doing road.
I'll TP bot.
Yep.
Oh, oh god.
You're dead.
That's camera angles, and I'm a
I might die here as well.
At this point, this is my only safe camp on the entire map.
Couldn't go through that.
So I just don't see a win condition for us anymore. I can't get farm.
No, I think 3 of us are all stalled for farm at the moment. I mean, Furry's okay actually. His items is actually giving him
I'm
enough damage.
okay. I'm not great.
You are definitely in better shape than me and Ursa, definitely.
Yeah, not by a lot, but I am. I need a friggin'
range
blink.
might be
I
helping
need
a
to
bit
be able
with
to get
that,
on
just
people.
'cause of the way they're-
He has similar net worth to us. You can add
I
it
mean,
up.
my net was dropped down to 799 now after that death. I'm back to 8k now anyway, so... That patch having a 4 stuff, I got Roche anyway. He's got Blink as well.
Your blood is mine.
Oh, Juggernaut's got Rages.
Sweet angel. Let them see our teeth.
I'm really glad to do this. I actually have Rages. This guy's a tough kill because there's Ghost Scepter, he's just going to delay on Varrow.
Oh, he's Ghost Scepter.
Oh! On my way.
Yeah, I made sure to come down already because I.
We have no assault, so one of you sit behind us. Don't sit next to him, just sit around him.
No, I know. I came down because I saw him by himself and I remembered what he said. Pick a carry and stick with him, so I went down there to make sure. You all went down too, which is probably why they backed up.
There's a pudge there, by the way, there's a pudge.
Oh no!
Fudge is dead.
Ghost Scepter. Nice. Wait for the bounty, if I can.
Crap.
I'm going top to make sure that doesn't go
He's
anywhere.
Blink.
Are you serious? I have dust.
Careful, Jug's missing from top.
This is going swimmingly.
We'll put down a sentry. Okay. Okay.
Their flesh
There she is. There he is. I mean,
No, you don't. Not again.
against all
I'll be there in time to matter.
he's so fast. Not anymore.
fight is won.
Jug illusions mid.
He did not think I had dust there. He's fast because of track, by the way. I was
Jug has radiance?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bad item buys might win this game.
Actually, it does.
it's because Miracle did it once. Or whatever, someone Liquid.
Liquid is holding.
The real jump bot lane, by the way.
Real Jug, real Jug. I'm about to die.
He has Aegis, don't bother, not in the moment. Taki's on the other hand. He's putting lines up there.
I think he's standing right next to Jug.
Yeah.
No. We'll wait on that.
Bounty runes, we can't get them, so.
I mean, one of you range people wonder, do you mind that?
I mean, give me vision of it, I'll try.
Do we have a sentry or anything for that?
Where? Right there.
Fine.
Set upon them.
Shouldn't have suggested it.
I'm gonna go
My
top. Oh,
Flash
that's...
heading mid, flash heading mid. You might
He's got double damage,
Thank
I don't think we
you.
want to fight it. He's Aegis as well.
Run.
Sorry guys, I'm
Oh,
splitting.
what? Keep running.
He was so greedy,
Yeah,
he
we
went
got-
for me.
We
You know
got
what
you
that?
covered though.
Upon them.
Yeah.
That freaking Lush trying to dive you guys to get to me.
We fight as one.
Oh my god.
That was scary.
Yeah, fuck off.
Balls.
Fangs bared.
I need to run back to base quick.
I'm just gonna do this so that I'm tracked, by the way.
For the forest.
Oh no. Come on, Dick, I
Press
think.
battle.
Try not to block.
I can buy
Here,
back if
Jug,
needed.
bastard.
You got the
Aegis
jump,
is
but
down.
he's back in Aegis. I don't
I
have
don't care.
buyback.
I do.
I don't care. Aegis is still down.
You want me to buy back? I'm able to with only 300, 400 gold.
Just wait.
Taki's bought back, by the way.
Okay, so buying back.
I
No.
can't.
Oh,
It's fine, you can buy back. You just
I'm
buy
tracked.
Yeah, he's right there.
back. Let's just keep dropping your armor on the racks.
put
Hopefully we'll
armor.
delay that.
Or on Wind Ranger.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, drop it on the racks now.
I don't know. Wrong one.
No, it's okay. It's all good.
It's not really.
I'd actually,
just-
I'd actually
just-
only almost rather on the melee racks because the range is going to go down regardless.
Oh,
Sure.
jeez. Yeah, it's going now. If you can. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Yo,
I'm Yules.
does anyone?
yeah.
Crap.
Nope. You getting hit, you bastard. Okay. My game just had a huge lag spike. In fact, it's still going.
You really want to chase up that Charybdis?
No.
Oh my god, I don't know what happened there.
There's a lot of mines.
What's up,
there's a lot of
Skater?
farms as well.
I have one person ready to jump in case we lose a member, by the way. But after that, you could certainly be in the queue to play. Things are not going well this game. Our last game was beautiful. It was off stream. I'm very sad about it.
Hey, cool. Come over this way so I can give you mana alone.
Okay.
Just to top you off so you don't have to go all the way back. Not that that would have necessarily been
You
that
guys got
bad.
top?
Yeah, they're fake.
I need the magic immunity penetration so I can at least phantasm the jump.
You don't mean Phantasm, you mean Reality Rift.
A reality rift, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Perfection.
Well, Phantasm
Don't-
is
Damn
ultimate.
straight you should be.
Don't make 4 illusions of him.
Yeah, please don't make 4 illusions of Jug.
No, I'm not going to do it.
I mean, if you can make 4 illusions of Jug that attack him, that'd be great.
It's 3
Yeah,
now anyway,
that
right?
actually would be amazing.
Yeah, Shadow
Three
Demon
illusions
Mom.
of Jug
Yeah.
that work for him and do 100% damage.
Fake.
I hate Lushrak.
No!
That was wasted. Okay,
No, honestly, it wasn't that
I
bad.
have no stun. Nice.
Oh.
That's really good.
That was a long route though. Holy crap!
I got top. I got top.
You got it? Yeah.
Careful right there. There's stuff.
Oh.
A little bit of
I hate that one.
Stupid bullying. So obnoxious.
I'm on my
Is
way.
that
Is
real?
that,
It can't
is that
be
joke
real.
real?
Can be real.
a find out. Oh,
I think it is.
It
Yeah.
is real. It is real.
Alright, bounty hunter's there as well.
find dust real quick.
Oh, that's fine. I'll tank it. Yeah.
That got murdered.
Bounty hunter is in the back murdering.
Make sure
Oh,
the
he got the
shuriken.
shuriken.
He's gonna try to shuriken me if I stay, so I have to go.
He can kill you.
I know he's fed. In a way. I got buyback this time though.
I had BKB.
For the forest.
He's got a lot of damage, the bounty hunter, by the way.
Some part of my mind wants to be brain dead as all possible and start singing Forever the Rebel.
Thor, haven't we suffered enough, man?
I know. That's why I said some part of me, not the whole part. Because he's got a song, You Just Gotta Believe, and I thought that was perfect for this one.
Oh, fuck's sake, he's got a 50% evasion as well, by the way.
Oh, makes
Wow.
MKB even that much more valuable.
Yeah, it looks like I need MKB right
Yo,
now.
help. Nice.
No thanks. 10
I'm
second
back in
BKB
20
worth.
seconds. I prefer not to buy back here if I can.
I don't even have buyback.
I have buyback, but I'm up in 16.
Yeah, same.
Just gonna do it.
On the frozen shore.
Just gonna waste all the strike duration on the edict. And the Kaki's bombs. This guy's here.
Here it comes. Can we get bounty in the back?
Oh, hey, I got both.
Who calls me?
Sorry about that. That miss, man.
The enemy is
That is just so downright annoying to miss.
Watch out, there's a minefield sign right there.
Yeah, but you wasted it.
I have nothing for you.
I'm turning.
I will guard you with my life.
Thank you.
My big tinky dum dum. I'm not necessary for this. Well, I mean, I don't hurt.
Don't chase. Don't chase.
I'm not.
I've got Manta if I go to the fight shop.
Pudge has 2 ghost scepters.
That's hilarious.
He's going for one Ghost Scepter and one E-Blade maybe?
Yeah, that's not good.
fiercely now.
If we lose that, I'm gonna feel really bad.
He's going for the. I don't care.
I really want to go to the side shop. Oh god damn it. Ah, fuck it. I'm going.
Oh! Ooh, no.
Of course, Chuck has Aegis again. I would TP in Falcon, but I think it's just a fool's errand.
I have buyback. I'm just wondering if I can fight.
How about no Pudge?
Back. Chuck will be here any second.
Piece of garbage.
Against all
I'm
they
just gonna
can't
sneak the
initiate.
curry in. I have buyback in anyway,
too.
I'm not gonna buy it.
Well, at least I managed to help him get him killed. I'm surprised I didn't die.
No, jug stop. All the illusions are.
They can't push as well without Pudge helping them get us off high ground.
Go to.
Let's pretty this up. At least even if we lose, we're gonna have a nice pretty base when we go down.
I can't even be bothered to like go down and ward that one spot because I will die.
Honey from the cold.
There's a lot of mines. That's Taki. He's got
that's
free reign of
that's
the whole
problem,
map.
And they could just be waiting there for shoots and giggles.
For the cubs.
He's waiting for his free reign of the whole map.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And to be fair, I can't help you until. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a ghost. That's a material blade.
It's good agility stats, to be fair.
Yeah, he went the 100 Blade Fury DPS, by the way, so he's going Magic Bill. Yep.
No, they pushed our balloon back. Get that out of here.
I got it.
You can't interact with enemy pigs.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can. Yo.
I couldn't kick that one.
Illusion. Oh, not illusion.
No.
He altered. He's more vulnerable than ever.
He has Aegis, remember.
Yeah,
They're
that's fair.
taking our top.
I'm dead. Freaking bounty hunter.
Joke's coming too. Hit the fudge.
It's a good kill. If you can get it.
Aegis is down. Aegis is down.
Oh. Oh, damn.
I'm dead. That's dieback from me.
He cheesed. I'm gonna die.
I'm back, by the way.
Me too. He's going Jug. I didn't realize he had cheese. It's my fault. I didn't check. Oh, coward.
I'm the back block. Better protect his mine there.
Probably shouldn't have gone back, but...
Yeah, Joe's getting a Shiva's next. Jug has his Shivas.
It's not time yet.
The good news though is that he's at full build.
Yeah, there is actually good news here, and it's that me and Falcon are starting to get some money. And you too.
I mean I lost.
Well, they all were here. For that fucking hell.
Alright. Top will be pushed out just a little bit.
Join with me.
Falcon, were you
Can't
outside the
seem to be
base?
pushing out a lane, unfortunately, I can't.
Were you outside the base?
Enemy is near.
I was around here. Just around here.
That's a little far.
Yeah, I know. My bad, but I wanted to push it as far as possible.
Because you don't have an
as I
escape
can.
like I do. My ult helps me escape.
I'm gonna BKB next anyway, but 100 seconds for me to come back.
That's really bad. We're in a bad spot now. Don't fight. Don't go close enough to get killed. Don't go close enough to get killed. What'd I just say?
It is.
Still kills you though.
Mm-hmm.
He bought that by the way, so if you can get left, but I don't think you will. Oh no.
Sure.
I don't
It's worth it.
Both dead.
Sorry. I screwed up. That was my bad. I already bought back too, so now...
Wow.
They're greedy, they found the problem. I'm still back in 50, so it was a long ass time.
Set upon them. Let them see
GG.
Yeah, it's GG man.
Dire have duct-taped cardboard all over their structures.
Oh no.
What?
Good lane, son.
Yeah, I think Pudge has got some weird stuff going on with this.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Not all the time, but sometimes.
Oh, they have a sentry or they tracked you?
Died. That
No.
died too. Gasnet, you're coming back, right? You got this. It's only 3. Anybody else to buy back?
How many mines there are?
I don't.
know.
I'll be up in 30 seconds, though.
It's probably over.
Oh, you guys.
Yep, it's over. We have a 5th. And we also have a bunch of people on deck, but I will note that you are here, Jack, just in case a spot opens up.
If he's better than me, you want me to switch out with him?
No.
Oh.
Stop being self-deprecating. Net worth-wise, we were all broke. All of them had a ton of money. Damage-wise, most of our damage was from Wind Ranger and Chaos Knight because like I said, I had no early game traction. We got destroyed top lane. Their team, it was all Jug. Jug did unreasonable amounts of damage. Alright, sounds good, Jack. Sport-wise, at least we had a good split. They bought almost nothing. Note that. They had 1 ward the whole match.
Because why they have wards when they have a techies who mines everywhere? And we can't de-ward it, unfortunately.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I, mean, I just think that since they only had 1 sentry, I feel like we just must not have had wards in the best of places, considering that they weren't de-warding, and we still didn't have vision.
Hey, I'm gonna make a quick phone call. It might be important, so if you need to kick me, do it.
Who's out?
If I can't get back.
Somehow it seems to be... Oh, because I restarted. I crashed.
Got it. Player net worth, I did crappy in lane. Wind Ranger did okay in lane. Chaos Knight, not great, but I understand it's a solo lane for most of the lane. Item-wise, I needed the Vlads. I think Asante Nash is a very efficient item for Ursa. It just gives you a lot for not that high of a cost. You can build it in very small parts. BKB was essential, only thing that kept me in live some of those times. A Basher was to try to stop Jug from just like getting out when he Blade Furied, but I didn't have enough items, it didn't matter. MKB was next. Wind Ranger, pretty normal build. Lich, Glimmer Cape is good, especially against Juggle. Chaos Knight, that's pretty typical. Thor, you broke. Honestly, we lost this game mostly because we absolutely threw top beyond all reason. You know, dying the first time, understandable, that was fine. I don't really blame Cool for his first death. I know Thor said he was making a phone call. I'm hoping it's quick. You know, I understand
in that
that
case,
one.
I'll be back. I'll be back in just a sec.
Okay. Oh, we ready up?
I think in Furry said he needs a second.
You know, the first time was fine, so I'll excuse that one. But then we just seem to, like, as a team, Thor and Cool included, we have other supports, obviously. We need to be significantly more aggressive with right-click harass. I do not need you to control the creep wave. Me especially. I do not need you to deny. I don't need you to last hit. I don't need you to sit there behind me. I'm a relatively safe player. I need you to be hitting their supports. Techies is so weak. He has no trading capability, right? So, and pros do this a lot too. They get small items like a Ring of Protection, or extra regen, or whatever, so they can trade better. Literally, you'll see both supports just throwing right clicks back at each other until somebody's forced out of lane. When you get that for free, because Techies does 30 damage, you should jump on the opportunity. I'm just going to ready up again, just so I know when a Furry's back. You should jump on that opportunity. He's, for free, made it so he can't trade this, but Techies is a bad hero. You should just be like, I'm going to hit that Techies the entire time. He has no recourse at all. His only ability is to blast off, and you can see blast off coming a mile away. Techies puts himself in the direction he's going to blast off, and then you know the relative cast range. It's anywhere from directly in front of him to a little bit away from him. So you just run perpendicular to Techies, right, to the direction he's facing. So if, you know, if Techies is facing up like this, and you're here in the middle, and Techies starts charging, you just walk this way. He will not hit you.
This way.
Unless you're like the slowest hero in the game, which, funny enough, haha, is also Techies. So you should take advantage of that. Crap all over his life. And I know he has a carry too. He was with, I don't remember who he was with.
Bounty.
He's with Bounty. I know Bounty can trade a little bit better because Bounty has some armor and he has some damage. But you also have abilities, right? So basically, you have Frost Shield. You just hit Techies until Bounty moves on you. You Frost Shield yourself if you're the one getting moved on. And keep trading.
Yeah.
Because now that there's damage reduction, right? You know, Lich's damage reduction does... I'm just going over to Lich. Frost Shield is a 30% damage reduction. So that means that they have to do 30% more damage just to equal out what they would have done before. And Lich doesn't have a, you know, a terrible right click. So you can even trade with Bounty as soon as you have Frost Shield up. He has to leave. It also does the slow, obviously, so he can't even get away. So obviously he could go invis, but other than that, you just trade. You trade all day. The cooldown's only 30 seconds, which isn't too bad. The cost is kind of high, but like it's doable. And when you hit level 2 and you take a Frost Blast or something, now you can attack slow them too. So if Bounty wants to trade, you immediately attack slow him. The attack slow lasts for only 4 seconds, but it's enough. So you should just want to trade. Now Lich isn't the strongest safe lane support because he doesn't have like a hard stun. He's a channeled stun, which is a little different, but it is something to consider. You should like jump on the opportunity to deal damage to them, because when you're dealing damage to them, they're regenning instead of trying to harass me. But when you don't, Bounty for free just went, I'm gonna hit you with Janata, I'm gonna hit you with Janata, I'm gonna hit you with Janata. So I lost all my money, I lost a ton of my health, I had to regen instead, and then Bounty had to control the creep wave. You know, and that's bad. And that's not just a cool, but we have other supports who also play with me sometimes top lane. So just like as a universal, or if you're a support who plays with somebody else, the best thing you can do for them is to try to force the lane out of there. And again, Lich isn't the best hero for that, so I understand. Obviously, he got kind of counterpicked because Techies is a little rough versus Lich because he's not particularly fast anymore. He got nerfed, but, you know, I just hate Techies. He's not worth nerfing, though, because you should just win every game against Techies because he's a terrible hero.
Your turn to ban.
You know?
It just drags games though, like 2 hours or so.
They are less
5
fun.
seconds remain.
And you don't have to play Lion every time or anything cool. There are other supports you could always, you know, if you want to. You know, I have suggestions too. Heroes that are good. Shadow Shaman, Witch Doctor.
Want me to play? Oh, it's not even my pick. What do you want me to pick for my thing? Because I don't think Ogre probably would be great.
Something that's at
You
least...
have no reason to think Ogre's not great.
Oh,
I mean,
well, I'm okay. Maybe it won't be great because of the depending on who they pick. Because I don't have ranged.
Maybe you don't
aggressive,
know.
so
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's gonna hurt.
Plus,
I hate
Thor,
that kind of
do you
lane.
realize how much health and armor Ogre has?
No,
can-
I meant depending on what they do.
I'm just
And
saying,
HP
you can walk up.
regen.
Yeah, an HP regen.
Yeah, I
You can
know.
walk up to Sven and just start trading with him, and you'll actually come out on top. You have way too much armor.
No, I know. It depends on what kind of lane they make. Is my point. Because if they did something tricky, it could be a pain in the ass. But
Oh
if
god,
it's not
I
in
do
my
not.
fate to-
I actually do not like this now because Tusk. If it's a tri-lane bot,
I can go
Because the-
ogre and use my health to like try to
you-
walk up.
I'm not sure if you want to go Ogre now because Ogre is actually gonna get killed quite a bit with that combo.
Well, that
10
was what I was talking
seconds
about.
to
Depending
pick.
on I could go. Wait, why am I on Lich and not Witch Doctor? What the hell? I'll go Witch Doctor and try to stay back and
Your
be safe.
turn.
Maybe you should carry Abaddon, Falcon.
Abaddon is awful against that. Early on in laning phase, is awful against that though.
No, as soon as they initiate on you, you have shields.
Yeah, but you can't escape from what do you call tag team because the slows as well, and it's
Only
constant slows.
10
So you have a shield, you remove it the first time, and then you can't remove
Am I
it after
going
that.
top or am I going bottom? By
I'm
the
just,
way,
I'm just giving suggestions. I'm not saying you have to.
I know,
I'm
I
just saying
know.
It's not an idea.
I
Pick something
mean,
up.
I've really tried. Against that kind of combo, I've kind of tried it most offlane heroes, and it is annoying as crap. Okay, they got the ogre. It's fine.
I think Lion should be
Select a
bottom.
hero, please.
You need somebody who has a harder stun than Witch Doctors, and the kill potential will be wasted bottom. It should be
I
top
don't mind.
instead.
So between Tor and cool.
The problem here is that I am going to get counterpicked, so my lane's gonna
Only
go to
10
hell.
AM's already banned, so I don't know. You can just pick Storm if you want.
No, I'm not. I'm saying
5
in
seconds
just in
remaining.
lane. I don't.
Cool.
It's probably the ancient
Go
one.
courier since you're going
Your
bot.
pick.
Cool. Okay,
Sure.
thank you. I just didn't want you to have to spend extra money. 'cause
TK
I'm
is
not-
fine. Is that you're not very great against the bear unless you can catch him out. If you can catch him out.
I have this strat.
10 seconds to pick.
Alright, that's actually not bad as well.
Seems pretty good.
The problem about that is that if Tuss is nearby, Snowball
Ags.
is Snowball
Kiss.
safe.
Can he
That
even
should-
can he even snowball his ally when he's an Ags? Yes, right?
Yes, he can. And he breaks duel immediately, by the way, just so you know. Granted, he can't, if you have Ags and you're the only one there, and he has nothing to snowball, then yeah, that might work.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
But if he has like a snowball, okay, and if we are fighting in a team fight and we duel someone, if he snowballs anyone and he grabs the person off, you're no longer gonna, your axe is gonna be completely useless, unfortunately. But that is considering if he's smart enough to do it.
I believe in us. How about that?
I hope so. So I don't think Tusk is gonna go alone. So I got a feeling maybe it's either Ogre Tusk. They seem to be a more durable pair. And we got the tree and life stealer. Granted, tri lanes could suck.
Yeah,
I'm
I have a relic the number that must make you very angry and very
What?
anti-mage relic. 256,000 hero mana burned.
I don't care.
That's not that.
I mean, you have anti-mage relics and you have a mastery on anti-mage. That's what makes me mad.
Well, what I'm confused is you play a lot of anti-mage. Why are you not any higher than that? Because your illusions burn mana, you burn mana, and you constantly.
It's only
hitting
on heroes.
people
It
to
doesn't
burn
count
mana.
creeps.
Okay.
Because the creeps are obviously a lot.
No, I'm saying yeah. Because you play a lot of anti-mage, I know that.
I haven't played Anti-Mage in a while. I
Who's
played
their
one
mid?
game. Play,
Probably Lifestealer.
Lone Druid.
Lone Druid.
Alright.
You know, Falcon, I feel good about us as a team.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Why?
It can be. I'm not saying that you guys wouldn't know. I'm sure some of you might have had that answer that weren't me and Falcon. But it's funny how, like, Cool asks the question because it's not clear to him. But when me and Falcon look at it, it's an immediate, oh, of course it's Lone Druid. And that's just like something
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Right, I'm just using you as an example in this case, even if you suspected. But you can tell a lot about like somebody who's been playing Dota for a really long time because they'll look at something and it's immediately obvious. You just look at those 5 heroes, like, oh, of course it is.
So they know that's there.
Yeah, they know it's there.
Okay, if it's a Tusk, we should entry and come. Let's line on. Sorry,
I mean,
we're not going.
It's too far away.
The line's too far. Yeah, we got it.
I'm stuck.
Are you guys alright though?
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Run. Nice.
My body blocked halfway.
Thanks,
Tusk-
friend.
Don't block, cool, don't block.
Yeah, try to make it go on their tower.
I know. If you want to block, block the second one onwards, not the first one.
Note, Thor, that I got that rune.
Okay.
Nice.
That's why I do offlane now these
Lo-
days because I know
Lone Druid
safe lane
cheats
blocks, and if safe
blocking.
lane block
He
is
has
always
two-
gonna
he
hit
has
tower.
two people that can block.
Oh, what a cheater.
Lame.
He's a phony.
Behind us.
Ogre.
And let's remove.
And you realize that tree is obviously pretty low, right?
Yeah, I'm clicking on them when I get the chances.
Careful, Cole.
Yep.
Don't get too close when there are no creeps around.
Smart move.
Go ahead,
As
come
soon as I
on.
get level 2, I'm going to start harassing this tree a lot more.
What? Why did I click that thing?
Absolutely.
What? Whoa.
Thor, sometimes
whoa.
I feel like you're spastic when you play Dota and you just like throw your mouse around randomly.
Not, to be honest with you. It's something with the pathing. I'll click at certain areas that aren't quite right, and the game just goes, holy crap, are you stupid, I guess, or
Without a doubt.
makes my life hell.
So why does the bear have 1500 health at level at rank 1?
I don't know.
They're afraid you'll just screw up as a human
Like
being and
I
kill
just
it immediately.
I don't understand. That's so much.
It
health.
doesn't have that great of a regen, I guess. It's good, but it's not great. Its armor's only kind of meh.
I don't care. That's so much health.
Oh, hello, tree.
Closing
I have to
in.
hurt you now because you have too much health to be allowed to have.
For the effort.
That came out wrong.
You should come closer and start harassing these guys like directly.
Sorry. Got it.
Stun.
Yep, gotcha.
I'm under attack.
Nice job.
Good job, guys.
Thank you. I'm just gonna pop my clarity.
Engage.
Yep,
Or
you
not
gotta do, man.
clarity south. Well, I don't want to waste a bunch of tangos on this. It would be worthless. I have my other half of my
Aye.
yeah,
Sharper still.
there we go.
Well played, dude.
Well, he was stupid. You shouldn't
He
have
didn't
come near
he didn't
there.
realize I was gonna mango, and he didn't realize I was about to hit level 3. So the overwhelming odds did way more damage than he thought, and he didn't expect you to go on him, I guess.
Of course I'm gonna go on him. I have a stun in my Maldic finally. I'm just
Reposition.
gonna hit him and give you a free kill if I can, or myself. A free
Yeah, that was huge. That literally probably just won us the lane, like as an overall concept. I mean, it depends. We can always play poorly, but
Immediately.
yeah, I'm ahead now. I can afford to not like be aggressive as much.
I think I'm gonna buy at least one sentry.
Oh, by the way, I don't know what you mean. The bear doesn't have a lot of regen. He has 6.
How are you?
So
6? Is he
much.
level 3? Yeah, he's level 3. It goes 5, 6, 7, 8, I believe.
How is 5 not a lot?
On it.
It is kind of a lot, yeah. I forgot they buffed it.
Sound
Like, it's not like it's unfair or anything, but that's unfair.
No, it's a
It's
little
pretty
unfair.
unfair.
Yes.
The trade-off, I guess, is the bear doesn't do a lot early. It just exists.
Yeah, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but still, it's just
It's
there's
just
no
there
way
to
I
last
can
hit.
kill him.
It's really just there to last hit, even though Lone Druid is quite capable of last hitting himself.
He's ranged.
Flanking.
The good thing is Lone Druid is not a good hero right now. Because it's
I
impossible
thought they
to
buffed him.
get enough farm.
Alright, just a heads up. We know this life stealer is eventually gonna go Midas.
Yep.
Take advantage.
Yes.
Early game pressure. Counter to Midas.
Careful, you. I've got a shield for you anyway, so don't worry.
Bounty runes in 53 seconds.
Nice kill. Keep running.
You must die now,
I know,
sir.
he's done. Yep, you teach him, Thor.
Yay, new bear.
You don't get away with that nonsense, sir. I'll have you know.
Bounty runes in 32 seconds.
I probably shouldn't be going that quick early.
On my way. Yes.
That seems okay.
Repositioning.
Bounty rune in 13 seconds.
Careful, I'm fine.
Yep, yep, yep.
Okay, I'm gonna
Alright,
get
go
ready
for
to
bounty runes
grab
still.
that.
You can go grab the bounty runes.
Be safe. I don't see Tusk.
Bounty runes!
Just what
Shut up.
Ours. I don't know if Tusk is by theirs.
I'm in Viz. If he keeps chasing, I'm here. I
Oh,
don't
I got both.
I don't
I got
I don't
both.
Nice job, Thor.
I'm glad I went ballsy for that.
Yes.
Oh, Tusk!
Missing Tusk.
Yeah, I said he was missing from
Oh,
up
I,
there.
Here.
That I did say.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna happen.
Yes, back up, back up. Toss rotator anyway.
We got one
He'll
at
live,
least.
Thor, but he won't live well.
Yeah.
He'll probably have to shrine or something.
Without a doubt.
Ah, damn it.
Just make sure you get EXP cool. You don't have
Yep.
to stand in it.
On it.
They might have swapped lanes by the way because the ogre wasn't doing anything in all lane.
Yes.
Couldn't imagine.
Bring it on.
I don't want to be greedy. Just one of those. Okay.
Missing Tusk.
Orders received.
Missing lone druid.
missing Tusk and Ogre.
And ogre.
Yield.
Actually, missing everyone
We get,
except
yeah,
for
we just keep
Lifestealer.
forcing him out of lane. He just can't stay here.
Still missing lone druid. Oh, never mind. He has an arc.
Missing Tusk.
Smart move.
How's your lane going by the way, mate?
It's fine. I mean,
Hey, there they are.
I'm not a great laner anyways, so
Missing Tusk.
but we're both
Ah, I
just
can't save you.
farming.
Sorry,
Charge.
can't save you.
Yeah, I know.
As I said, the
I
shield
don't
is not
see
great.
Treant right
The
now.
shield, the
Yeah.
shield is not great against tag team.
Okay, be careful. I don't. Okay, there he is.
Let's just see if I can put a ward in there. But obviously, I gotta be careful.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother.
Without a doubt. Overwhelming odds.
Nope. Denied, sir.
Take the field.
Nice kill.
Thank you.
Damn it!
I sacrificed a lot of health there, Thor,
I almost got it there.
solely for I knew that having to breaking his living armor was gonna be the only way he died, probably.
Okay.
Worth.
Hey,
Closing
give me a
in.
second. Oh, there you go.
Thanks.
That's the good stuff, right?
Oh my god, this is so frustrating.
Nice.
Don't know
That's
why he
a
was
good
thinking aloud.
kill.
I don't understand. He could have raged earlier, and I wouldn't have killed him there.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Trent. Hey,
He
Trent.
shouldn't have let you get that fourth hit,
Yep.
On it.
I'm
ever.
just not gonna do it. I'm gonna hold on to it for a while, friend. Just so
You
you
will
know, I will hurt you.
Attack.
Missing lone druid.
Turn the
I
table.
can scout the rune for you.
To the vanguard.
It's down here. Do you want it?
Yes. I'll be there in just a sec.
Press the attack.
On my way.
Alright, hopefully he's not. There he is, yeah.
Nice.
You like that, Thor?
I appreciate that. That was beautiful.
Can I get something
You
bottom?
made that work.
Maybe.
I don't know if I can get down there.
Hasting in.
Immediately.
Oh, you were asking if you would kill somebody down there.
Ogre. Oh,
Yes.
You
I
okay?
was.
Okay.
Yeah, I say ogre was a better target
Yeah,
because
I
I
wanted
need.
Thanks, Thor.
You know,
Sorry.
You're welcome.
We're getting pressure on the tower top thanks to this. Mid tower went down though.
car has been eliminated.
Fall.
that was bound to happen anyways. I can't do much about lone druid.
I'm going for toss.
Hey, you got him too. Worth it.
If you need me to come down there, I can. If
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hi.
lone druid's here. Yeah, I can
I'll meet-
just
I'm fine.
leave
I'm fine.
this.
Fine. Fine.
Do
Fine.
you
Don't
need me
worry
to come
about it.
down there?
Just
No.
No,
Dude,
no, no,
we're-
no, no,
we're-
no.
we're-
Someone
it's all
needs,
good.
someone needs to
No.
take
It's all
mid.
good.
I'm
This
on my
can't
way.
happen. Okay, thank you.
I will
I
have
can
my
only do
boots
so
up in
much.
23 seconds. A little bit under that, actually. So.
Thor, if Lone Druid comes close, sorry, Lone Druid. If
To battle!
Tree Friend comes close again, we are gonna
I
want to
got
move
my
on him.
ult. We will literally kill him.
Smart move.
That's fine. The competing farm between Lifestealer and Lone Druid bot lane, by the way.
I have you now. On my way.
Oh. I didn't get last in on him.
Immediately.
Tusk is top.
In case you want to eat a tree.
Oh, I see them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be fine.
Orders received.
Yep, get their ass in there.
Yep, that's the plan. Although
Need
I
help
didn't want
bottom,
to
or you
stand-
good?
On it.
It'll
We're gonna take
fine.
it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Move
actually,
on him if possible. If he comes closer, move on him, please. But
Thrust.
you know Tusk just went for the rune.
Tactical.
Lone Druid's back mid.
He doesn't seem to be stupid enough to do that.
Sound strategy.
Yeah, he's just regenerating the tower at this point. That's all he's doing. Hiding and regenerating it.
Yes.
Coward.
Oh,
On it.
came in.
Ah, 3,000 health on the bear. That's
Nope, I
Nice
will
job.
use my ult to give you that.
The rush of
I
battle.
don't care.
Totally good.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Because he had you stunned there, I was like, oh.
I dueled so I couldn't walk away. That was my plan. I think he knew that we were gonna move on him.
But at the very least, the two
Missing
ults together
Lone
got
Druid.
you. Missing Tusk, actually, too.
Yep,
good
Lone
job.
Druid's behind. I'm fine. If I get caught, I'm okay.
I'm just glad to have the 10 damage, dude.
Yeah, I'm glad I could help.
You getting caught? Oh god.
If
Um,
you insist.
Go bottom, Thor.
Okay. I'm gonna come down there in a sec, guys. I'll have mana push up in like
I'm gonna keep pushing in the mid lane.
Now's the time.
I mean, we're getting dove here, maybe?
Radiant have fortified
Yes.
their tower.
Backing out a bit.
Aye.
Don't worry about me, just... Oh
I'm
no.
TPing.
I'm dead. Ah, fuck.
Sorry, I blocked you. That's my bad.
Yeah, that's like 4 bot at the moment, so you guys should be able to do something. Or you? Okay.
They have at least 2 Midases.
Yeah, I mean, 100% Lone Druid and Lifesteal are gonna get minuses anyway.
Yeah, I know.
To battle.
That's a bad build though. You can't have 2 Midases. That doesn't work.
It works.
That works for them.
No, it shouldn't
Okay.
work. That's what I'm saying. Tusk
I'm
top.
turning that on.
Well, how do we make it not work for them?
Now it's 3v3
You
now.
be
3v4.
super aggressive. A Midas is literally the
Alright.
worst thing in the world for net worth.
Repositioning.
For early net worth. So they should be behind in net worth now.
The
Feel
plan
me?
comes together. Orders received.
There we go.
There we go.
Still,
I do not have much mana right now.
2 are still
Oh,
top.
I got Ogre! Ah,
nice, 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 nice.
Good job.
There's only Lifestealer then. Put pressure on him.
Yeah, they took a lot of
Yep,
damage.
yep.
Tusk is going towards mid, I think.
Sound
Or the rune, one or the other.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Alright, we can kill him, we can kill him.
Midas on
Yep.
tree?
Absolutely.
Is that 3 Midases or 2? Who was
Oh
Midas?
my god! What a professional Dota player.
He got out. Fine.
Monsters,
Nope.
all of you.
I'm gonna kill both of you.
Lifestealer's still here.
He's not getting out.
A dominant
So guys,
performance.
Lone
I got-
Druid has a Midas, is that the deal?
That's just what I'm
Yeah.
told.
And Lifestealer has a Midas actively?
Yeah.
They have 3 Midases, Death Ball. All 4 of you down a lane.
Alright.
I
They
have no
3
mana.
Midases.
I'm
Working right now, but
Just
move.
leave
I'm I'm going to shrine. I need
It's popped.
sounds good.
My ulti popped as well, unfortunately.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna go
doing
shrine too. Wow, I got like 2 kills there. I think 3 altogether.
Lifestealer dodged my finger of death with his ult.
Oh,
That's
pissed
unfortunate.
off the.
Lifestealer
It
can't
just made
stop.
me angry. I guess it
Falcon,
makes
you're
not
taking
even
anger.
that hard to do.
I don't care.
I have 2 answers
Here,
top,
yeah,
a little bit
anyway.
Tusk
extra
and
mana for
Lifestealer.
you all.
That's
Thank
fine.
you.
Alright,
Need
let's
any help
push
up top?
bottom. Go.
If you,
I'm gonna push.
just
I'm gonna
take,
push
just
in
take
mid.
other
I
towers,
don't-
guys.
Yeah, I'm pushing in mid. I don't want to so close to the tower here.
I'll just go help them. push
Careful,
out.
there's an ogre.
Yep, there, I know.
I'll have my ult up in like 10 seconds, so if they get too stupid, we might be
On
able to
my
pull
way.
something out of her booties. I have a lot of money I should be spending on something. What's a good thing to buy?
Yes.
Nice, he's dead. Maybe. He's not dead yet. Now he should be dead.
Yeah, he should be dead. Oh no, maybe not.
No, I got him low. He'll die.
There you go.
I guess it goes through that.
Need help top?
On my way.
Okay, I'll try to come up.
Overwhelming odds.
I don't have a TP.
That's a lot of TPs.
I'm gonna cancel mine.
That's a
I'm gonna cancel
regen
mine.
rune.
It's not.
Here.
You scared them, it was worth.
Okay, what's a good item to buy, by the way? Because I have like 2k gold.
My
Glimmer cape.
Yeah, go
Oh,
really good.
trees regenning mid tower.
Well,
Take
let's
the field.
take
Don't
it.
forget, yeah, they have a tree and that it's very hard to push unless we do it one
I,
go.
he's made it so I've had to deal twice the tower's health top, and it's still alive.
I had the tower down to about 25%, but
No, I mean, I had it down to 10%. He healed it up to like 80%, and I brought it back down, and now it's back up to 50.
What the heck? That's theirs?
There's 3, that's scary.
Who is the Dominator?
Just the edge.
It's Lifestealer, he was inside it. Doesn't have a Dominator.
Positioning.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he was riding around. He just slammed me. I have mana up in 7 seconds.
right.
Sound
Yeah.
strategy.
Guys, if you wanna like, come towards me.
Coming Abaddon, give ult.
I'm here, Falcon.
Yeah, I do.
Me and you. I guess we'll hold this.
If he like does anything remotely close to being aggressive,
That's
Kill him.
radio.
We kill him.
I didn't even have to pop out there because I used my mango.
if you get maledict on him, he's dead.
Going Deso.
Here, wait.
You will fall.
Let's get this tower, and we can get it quickly with my
Don't be
passive as well.
aggressive for it,
Also, I can
though.
do this.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not.
He has to make the mistake.
It's not gonna.
Honestly, I think just throw your stun. I don't know. If it bounces on to him, luckily,
Oh well.
maledict him.
That's
I'm backing
why.
up. My ulti pops.
That's why I wasn't gonna do it.
Is the shrine up? No.
That's
Hit
fine.
hit this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm just wondering, should I go greedy and get a radiance here?
I'm taking this.
He's gonna take that.
Double damage.
Yep.
Your top tower
Flanking.
is falling.
I'll
Yeah,
be
I'm probably
there
gonna
in a
go
second.
radiance, by the way.
Neither one of us could have stopped that. It's too
Victory.
weak.
Oh,
Oh,
fair.
just
Sorry.
quarter second too late there.
this is
I
fine.
know. I had to buy. I wanted to buy the item and pop the regen first, but
Oh,
He's still
hey,
dead.
be careful. There is a tusk coming.
Yep.
Attack.
I don't know if I should.
Need mana.
Deploying.
Where are you? I can come down and give you
screw
some.
you,
We
tree.
don't have any mana right now.
Fortified.
No, I'll have it in
Aye.
20 seconds at some point. I'll be with
They
you.
don't want to lose this mid tower.
Go top, guys. Push top. Push top. And Storm will stay mid and keep the tree busy.
Oh, that is a life stealer. I'm out.
Strategy.
Top quick. Top quick. Push. 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 Push.
Until I get radiance, I'm not gonna really push that quick, am I?
I don't know if Radiance is the buy here. Just because
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm
I'm maybe only thinking about
Go
it.
like Echo Saber or Mascamanus. You already went Vlad's, okay. I was gonna say Mascamanus is really good on Abaddon.
I mean, Vlad's just because I won the armor. They have a lot of right clicks, by the way. I like to point that out.
Easy.
Everybody's missing mid.
We can take this. Tusk will be targeting you too, by the way.
I'm gonna go bottom.
Enemy's top tower destroyed. That will teach them to defend
You do
themselves
know
when
your
enemy
bottom tower
force
is being
attempting to
attacked, right?
obliterate
You
their
can
homes.
definitely assassinate him, I think. Oh, he just
Alright,
did
that works.
That bear's gonna be back. Probably.
It says to buy an Agnum's next. I don't think I believe that. What's another good item?
Staff.
Lots of wards.
I've been doing that.
Not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
if
they
you
don't
could,
have. They,
if you could
not
just
gonna
get
lie.
forwards until I get my
Not gonna
point.
lie,
Rules.
they don't have much magic
Rules,
damage,
alright.
so Ghost Scepter eventually
Without
later
a
on,
doubt.
not now, later on.
I go Zipper
will
or
be good.
Yules. They both do the same. Like
Yes.
the just
But they have
Let's move
zero,
on.
almost
move
zero.
on
magic damage.
Lifestealer. I can jump duel him.
Alright.
He saw you.
I'm not there.
He saw you, dude.
No, like 4 of them are there, so be careful.
I'm stuck on you.
Fine.
On it.
I'm just gonna keep them away from you.
I'm good.
Orders received.
Nope.
Yeah,
You want me to
punish.
leave?
Take the field.
Oh, hi. 2 for 1? No.
That would have been awesome. There you
Nah,
go.
it wasn't.
I'm glad I came back in for that.
Yes.
Been doing
Pretty
okay.
chill.
Are you in trouble, Storm?
Ah, no. He's just chasing me. Because that bear is stupid amounts of fast. I just need to farm a little more.
Deploying.
Alright,
That is such a short cooldown.
Let's get tree.
10 seconds?
on my way.
On my way.
Jump in.
Nothing beats a friend.
Oh
Oh,
no, no dust.
no.
Right, that's what we
No.
need, Thor. Lots and lots of dust.
Alright, we'll push this tower then.
To the
You guys should
backside.
always see someone like a tree and always just bite it.
Yep. That's a bad,
Bounty runes,
Nice.
by the way, Thor, I think.
Yeah, there was haste.
one of the bad things I do. I never have preemptive dust.
I'm gonna try to get. There's.
On my
See
way.
if I can.
The enemy's middle tower is fallen.
Not worth it, maybe. You're probably gonna die. I'm coming. Oh,
Is it just Tusk?
Yeah, it was. Well, yeah, it was just.
Life Stealer was around.
Don't
anyway.
worry, I invised out and got both theirs and ours. So I managed to actually
On
make
it.
that work. Because I'm actually good this game, surprisingly. Sure, some kind of
Oh,
More death.
still got
He
him
went to
off.
cast ult and got interrupted. Is Overgrowth a cast time or a channel?
Deploying.
It's a cast
Cast
time.
time. Cast time.
So that means it's still off cooldown. It's right. It's still
Yep.
ready to go.
Flanking.
Got it. That's why I asked.
Sound strategy.
I wasn't ready.
I've been
Take the
wanting
field.
this.
Yes.
Hey. Well, now they can't just see us here. So
I believe in
we're efficient.
you.
Oh, they dewarded us over in there.
Nice.
I'm gonna
job.
stick with you for the time being, Abaddon.
Yeah,
That
stay in the
stupid
back.
friggin' deer.
You will fall.
That was close. He almost made it out.
I know. I couldn't get in range for the stun for so long.
Was it on cooldown or not in range?
Not in range.
Okay.
It's a surprisingly
Behind you?
short range.
Courier will never answer for its awful crime.
Who got the courier killed?
That was
Wasn't
me.
me this time.
Next person who dies, I'm dropping something on the ground. Pick it up and bring it to me. You are my courier.
Immediately.
Ah, damn it.
It's on the ground.
Falcon.
Do not
I got
forget it.
Yes.
I got out.
Sorry about that, friend.
I'll
I
grab it
did-
up. I'll grab it. I got your Deso.
I'm okay with it as long as you get my item and bring it bottom.
No, I got your Deso, dude.
Oh, you got it? Oh. Why'd you get it?
Because he was
I had to
TPing
TP.
back.
I had to TP
What
back.
the
Aye.
hell?
I was just waiting for them to use all their stuns and then I TP'd. Because
Inferi.
they can't kill.
Yes.
They can't kill an Abaddon.
I
Damn it.
am really sorry about that. I didn't
Alright,
realize.
yep,
you
I'm
were-
coming.
I thought they would go try to stop you guys.
Yes.
So
I mean, they're
knew-
gonna heal up the tower. We got the tower really low.
I know. I was trying
It's
to.
still there. It's still at about
Without a doubt.
181, so they're not healing it yet.
That's because
it will,
they're
it will
focusing
eventually. Tree in
On
is
the, they're
going
focusing
to.
on the bot tower, I think.
I'm ready to fight, guys. Like,
Life Stealer's right here. Life Stealer's in the mid lane. He's gonna creep. He's heading towards the fight.
Trent's going up
Hi.
top lane.
Here's Life Stealer. If you guys want to
Alright.
go for him.
Yeah, I do.
Orders
Get him.
received.
Stun him. You can stun that, you know.
I know.
Moving in.
Didn't really want to waste it, but I guess yeah, he's just gonna
He is
do that.
red.
So
Why am I?
If you
What just
okay.
happened?
What? He was.
I was
oh,
walking
you're over there.
down mid for
Repositioning.
whatever reason. I didn't even know I was back alive yet.
yes.
Ooh,
That
we-
was really weird and surreal.
Yeah, the only thing that could have penetrated the rage was the duel. That's about it.
I'm gonna go top and
Which
try
I
to
don't have.
stop that real quick, just because there's
Yeah, I
just
know.
a metric butt ton of creeps.
Alright, we need this tower then. We need the creeps to get
I have
there.
Desto, so this tower's gonna go down like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, and then plus this,
Yes.
your
It goes
attack
down
speed
quite
as well.
fast if you've ever held a sack of potatoes. It's pretty heavy.
Charge!
Oh,
Sounds
crud. Dust, dust, dust!
I don't have any.
I used it, but
I'm gonna be
Where,
honest.
where are
as
you
soon
going,
as-
Storm? What the? What just happened?
I'll wait till the fight's over to yell at you, cool.
I'm gonna die.
So
Yeah, 'cause
cool.
it's too long
You
enough for
saw
him to ult.
Treant TPing in here,
Yes,
right?
yes,
And then he
I
appeared
did.
with nothing. You should have immediately dusted, because I could have dueled him, and then he would be dead. Did he use ult, by the way?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he would
That's
not have gotten
why
over
we all
Growth on.
died.
That was not a great fight.
You even saw me there, buffed, ready to duel him, so, like, you should have known. We're getting to the point where their Midases are going to start paying off, so we need to take these tier 2 towers, like, now.
Which I'm trying to figure out now, so I'm probably gonna skip Radiance now because I was so close that I died there.
Yes.
Okay, Trent's just
By
chilling
the
up
way,
here.
there are 2 books still available.
Oh my gosh! Help!
I'm
On the
keeping
way.
it.
Who
but
does?
I think-
Yeah, I do. I already used it.
Die, Treant!
There you go.
Barry's here.
Oh, hey.
Can you get the bounty, somebody?
Yep, I'm grabbing him right now as we speak. I'm gonna
He's back
push
here.
him.
Fear.
Oh, fuck him.
How about no lone druid?
Good. A good bear is a dead bear.
A dead bear is a good berry.
I know,
No,
I
the
said
only
a good
good
bear
bear
is a
is
dead
dead
bear.
bear.
It's what exactly I said. I said you reversed it.
No, the reverse is supposed to be the correct one. It's a dead bear is a good bear.
No, it's the only good bear is a dead bear.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
actually
original way.
If you insist.
He's not healed it yet, and I'm waiting for creeps. Where are creeps?
If you say the only, it makes it acceptable. to
Trent
either way.
can't heal it. He's dead.
Treant's been slacking.
Oh.
He is dead.
He hasn't healed
For 3
top either.
seconds.
Yeah, he's gonna be up now.
Yep,
There it
there it is.
It's
The
okay.
good thing is,
plus
even when it's
two.
fortified, you can still get rid of that.
Yeah, you can still get rid of the living armor. Alright,
Okay,
awesome.
somebody escort me. Can you stay right there for like 3 seconds, Max?
It's fine. They can't kill you if we're here and he's there.
Okay, good. There we go. A little bit of vision.
On it.
Oh,
Life stealer.
Nice. I like that.
There.
now we just need creeps from
there
it.
you go. Ow. Well, it hit me. 'Cause-
Yes.
Oh, the creep wave is so far behind though.
Does Ogre have a Midas too?
well, he makes sense a little bit more.
Yeah, but there's so many.
Get the bear, money.
He's gonna reach it.
Now I'm scared. I'll heal Abaddon. Oh, Abaddon's fine. Okay. I'm waiting to initiate.
Bear's down.
I can ult him. Okay, he's dead anyway.
Alton's 5, so we can like kind of sit in that spot in between life and death. Then I can, go in.
I need
Tower,
some time
tower,
for my
tower.
mana to come back.
Fine.
I got my boots up in like 11.
He's attacking 30.
Do we want to go grab the top tower?
Yeah.
There you go. A little bit more.
This
mana.
is the payment they get for Midases. Their Midases are just reaching the point where they're
Should
breaking
I just
even,
tank the tower then?
and we're huge.
Because it's very,
Can
very
we out
low.
backdoor?
We won't
Yeah,
backdoor
for
like
the
that.
I don't think we can.
I think we can.
I think we
Yeah,
can
we can, we
actually.
can.
I
Once
mean,
Legion
we
gets
need a
here with
Legion
Deso.
here.
Need that
Ah!
Desolator.
There we go.
Placate.
The enemy
You
I'm
have
gonna
this,
go,
by the way, just so you know. That
I got
affects towers.
some more
Yeah, yeah,
mana
that.
for us.
I'm gonna go farm the wave.
Go farm that wave. Yeah, go ahead.
So you see, now they've been crippled because of their Midas purchases. You cannot get away with that many Midases ever.
Lifestealer has Desolator.
That's like actually egregious.
Now we just have to now get to tier 3, so we can technically try to take the Roche eventually.
Hey, DD over here.
Oh, nice ward find.
Oh,
Where? Where is it?
To the
On the hill.
Thank you. Wait, we get that.
Time to
But thank you for pointing it out, because I'm an idiot and I actually missed that. Oh, my.
Do you want to go in?
orders
They
wanna
just
fight
pop
right
shrine.
behind you.
They just pop shrines so they don't have it.
they
Oh,
know I have a DD,
cool,
and they
cool.
know where I am, so I want to like.
So, whatever.
I can, if you wanna,
Chill.
if you think you get close enough, so if I put my cape on
Oops.
you, you can jump on him. I can probably let you try to.
The
invis-
problem
I
is
have my own.
they're waiting for me to jump on. them.
Yeah, they're waiting for you because they
I
know
would
that
rather
they-
use the DD to get farm for free than
Yeah, that's fair.
kill myself jumping into it.
Yeah, because of tough snowball, don't
Oh,
forget
okay,
that.
I'm gonna have it grab my stuff real quick.
reposition.
Oh, it already has my stuff, so never mind. You take that
Because
back.
right now you don't have an axe, so it doesn't matter because if
Oh, why am I
Task
like
is normal,
that? I was in a really weird spot.
If you ordered us.
I don't
No,
have
they
an
didn't.
axe.
They're just
I'd have an
bad.
axe for like literally the next 27 seconds.
Yep. So you can solo duel basically if you have axe.
Oh, no, what am I doing? Ah,
Okay, he's got a radiant.
That's okay. The game's over.
Unsurprisingly. Okay.
That's a very late one though because I didn't get a Midas and I
So-
almost got mine.
Yeah, no, we killed him like we punished them. Yeah.
And we win.
After he got Midas, we killed him like 3 times in a row.
If you insist.
I'm pushing out top by the way, so I'm
I have
nowhere
dust if we need it. Yeah, I'm gonna buy.
Careful, they're all in the bot jungle here.
On my way.
Yeah.
Just split up, guys. Push top, push whatever. I'll take whoever goes solo.
near. Way ahead of you by the way.
Can we say it again, jerk?
Yeah, go
Push
ahead.
top.
Repeat yourself. Do so.
So they're going for.
I didn't hear it the first time.
Yeah.
Say
Go
it
bait,
louder.
go bait, go bait.
Go me?
Oh,
I'm
you're-
9-0. You realize?
No, never mind.
I'll
I
bait.
didn't realize who I was telling.
I also
I-
have this. There's no way in hell I'm.
I
baiting.
thought you were Thor.
Oh, you got the bounty ring?
Hey,
Mine's
I'm
baiting.
10. I'm actually got more kills than him.
I'll dig that.
You don't want me doing that. I have a 10 kill streak.
Yeah, but you already died. I didn't.
I don't know if I died before or after I got.
You
some
did.
of that.
Your godlike 10 kill streak was ended.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I probably would be better off. I got both their bounties, by the way.
I know, I saw that. That's why I told you to get them.
Oh
I
no,
think
I
you
was
didn't.
already getting them. I was also.
No, stop.
I'm here for you, friend.
That somehow didn't bounce. I don't even.
He was too far away. I was just doing
It
it.
seemed. It looked close.
Immediately.
Yeah, I just didn't want him killing your
All right,
face off.
so
Yeah,
So
thanks.
I did that.
are we?
It
Do
worked.
we want to fight this, or should I keep pushing?
I have radiant, I can run.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did somebody not realize I had the axe yet?
Nope. Oh crap.
Hard to initiate
Life
for
stealers
me.
in the back lines.
Fine, I'm chasing him away.
Here, so you're tanking that fight life stealer.
It's this one.
No, it's that
Yeah.
one.
If you insist.
Yeah, what do you think? I got radiant, dude.
Yes.
Strap.
Hello again, friend.
Nice kills.
Yes, still 20
Yep.
people still
Yep.
doing it.
I don't
I
care,
can t-
friend. I'll just keep running into your face. I really will live through that all because they are right there.
Strategic benefit. On it.
You know, just in case they did something sneaky. Okay, cool.
On my way, mid, by the way.
Mana too, just in case. Thank you, Inferi. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Let's go.
Alright, let's get this done.
Well fought.
Both of us definitely can do this.
Oh, I don't have.
Oh, we don't care about you, Trian.
I want to kill Tree. I just can't jump on him. He's the only
I mean, look at our attack speed as well.
I still have ult. I feel good. Game feels good.
You know I can't jump in there without duels.
I don't
Now
care.
you can.
I kept
I'm
you going
fine.
long enough.
Goodbye.
Alright, this is the tower. I
Yeah,
still
I'm
had
not
this,
gonna
by
get my
the way.
challenge for my
I
duel.
wasn't afraid of anything because I'm still at that.
Yeah, I don't know if my invis did anything for you, but hopefully it helped a little bit.
Enemy's middle barracks is
I have mana boots in 9 seconds, so
Preach.
if anybody needs it.
What are you thinking? Remember, I have axe.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
Still one. Even if I die, I don't even care.
We bought
Ooh,
back,
the
by way.
glimmer. Who glimmered me?
Both of us, I think. Oh, hey. Yeah.
Oh wait,
it's gonna
I
get
still
my
have
face.
X.
On it.
I died because of that, but that's fine. I'm willing to
Alright,
take
I got tier 3 bot.
So,
On my way to help.
oh wait, I was the only one who
I'm
glimmered you.
perfectly
Okay.
fine.
Nobody else
Hi, how
glimmered.
are you,
I
buddy?
glimmered him too.
Oh, I didn't see you there. I was like,
Fine,
oh,
I'm
okay.
fine, I'm fine.
I'm gonna TP top.
Trader want this? Not too late.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
For the effort.
BKB
I
is
mean,
definitely
I
functional.
already I grabbed the tier 3 bot lane anyway, so.
Hey, boss man, now that I have Yules, should I just buy like an Aghanims maybe to push or no?
Aghanims is not bad.
That's
to be
fine.
fair.
Wait, who are you? Yeah, that's fine.
Witch Doctor,
Witch
he's
Doctor.
fine.
Absolutely.
Because it bounces, it makes it easier to melt
He was already
through them.
TPing, Turtle.
Yes.
Sorry, you know, I get that.
Well, at least I've been doing a
I
good job
gained
this
dual
game,
damage since
actually.
last time, you jerk.
Ooh.
Oh no! Lifestealer has dual damage!
Well,
3 and ult. I should have. It wouldn't have mattered to BKB, but
Reported.
it went through BKB anyway. It's magic immune.
Yeah, I
instead of
know.
piercing.
it might stop some of the damage.
You kind of have to be there with us though, because we can at least distract them.
Yeah, they all TP'd in.
They either dewarded us or the wards are down.
The attack speed just gives to everyone that.
That attack
that's all.
speed's ridiculous.
It affects buildings as well, which is nice.
He's
Alright,
gonna
I'm going AC next, by the way, just to help you out.
AC
Actually, get
is
heart instead.
pretty good.
Nah, heart doesn't help a lot against lifestealer. Abyssal's better.
No, don't get a hard lifesteal. Lifesteal's gonna just rip you to shreds. Even though 35-minute rune, by the way.
Yep. I'll head down to grab ours.
Okay,
real quick.
I'll grab that.
Yeah, if
thing.
you grab theirs, I can grab ours, because they might kill me if I go for theirs.
You guys just stacked their ancient camp for them.
I'll get it. I'll grab it.
Was he Vags? Or is he near there?
Nah, he doesn't have axe. He was just nearby.
Coming top, let's do it.
Take the field.
I should be reported for greed, but if I could kill lifestealer like that again, it would have been huge for our team.
Smart move.
Alright, I might have to drop my Dusty, by the way, so...
Yes.
Olga just had a Midas. I see a third Midas now. Fourth
No,
Midas.
they already had 3. Now they have
4. Oh, you didn't even
Small
need me there.
victories.
He probably doesn't
On
need
my
any of
way.
us too much. If it's just like one or
I
two.
I
I'm
just
gonna
need to
push
not
up
get jumped
bottom.
on by Tree during.
Yeah,
I probably
that's
shouldn't
always-
duel lifestealer to be honest with you. It's my bad. He's not really a good dual target. I knew that.
Immediately.
I just thought I was stronger than I
Wait.
was.
Give me back. Give me my item. Bloody hell.
Attack.
We could Roche in the interim.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm just pushing out top. I'll come to
oh,
rotate in a
why,
second.
why game? Why are you doing this to me?
Illusion.
Oh well. I
Closing
dewarded
in.
them,
Alright, on my way.
so that should help.
I'm walking to Roche.
Bottom shrine's down.
I have lights as well, so we're all gonna like to do this.
You can have the Aegis if you want to.
No, I don't need it. I think you need
You
it
want me
more.
one Aegis?
Storm, yeah.
Sure, I'll take it.
Yeah, Storm should have it. Because you know me, I'm pretty hard to die at
Come over
today.
here real quick, gentlemen.
Yep,
I have
agree.
man up.
We don't need it. I duel in Ags and you're Abaddon, so.
Deploying.
There.
Well, he is just because the only thing that can ruin a storm is.
I'm just gonna radius the back so you can't blink it back. Yeah.
On it.
How does it feel? You can't blink it back now.
Woo! Look at that
Dead.
gold.
Without a doubt.
Nice.
Yeah, radius stops the bat from being pulled back anyway.
I blinked and hit it anyway, but
Yes.
the radiance definitely helps.
Excellent strats. Heal the catapult. Heal the catapult.
I am.
My way.
I am. Oh no, I was joking about me too.
not a joke.
I'll do it again as soon as it's
Without
ready.
a doubt.
Give it the attack speed. It's actually
Not to
crazy.
mention-
I'm sitting up here waiting for a fight to start. By the way.
Yep, it's starting right now.
Oh, I screwed up.
Hi, Tree!
Oh yeah. Oh god.
It's fine, we killed them.
Oh my god, that worked.
Yeah, you're not getting away that easily. I've got fucking dust for you.
I need 4 dual damage to win this game.
I accidentally screwed up and used the wrong thing in the middle of my abilities and still lived for it because it ended up working out. Shouldn't have, but I did.
You want dual damage? I've got my ult. Do you have your dual?
8 seconds. It'll get me my level 3 challenge, which is kind of nice. It's not essential, whatever. I'm just glad we're winning the game.
Engaging.
They went too greedy, to be
I
fair.
don't have my level 3 challenge. It makes me sad. I need to
Actually,
kill
I
one
ca-
more person.
I forgot I calibrated.
I don't know who.
Into, like I think Guardian. I think it was 4.
Abaddon, can you run in and bait the
I can tank
thing?
the fountain if you want.
Thank you.
I'm still tanking it. That's the ridiculous thing about Abaddon.
Oh yeah.
That felt good.
What's up, Zebra Daddy? Here we are, another win.
For Stoneheart.
Easy level 3
I could have
challenge.
predicted that. It probably would have been fine.
They had just way too many Midas
Net
on
worth
the
wise,
team.
me and Storm were unreasonably rich. Thank you, Dracus, for the bit. On their team,
I nearly kept up with the carries.
note their utter lack of money. It's surprising. It's almost like their Midases didn't have time to pay off. It's weird, isn't it? Damage done. All their damage was from Lifestealer, which was a notable amount, but it was less than our Abaddon, who was our 3rd heaviest damage dealer. Like, they couldn't keep up with this. With their amount of farm, they could never have hoped to do enough damage. Especially since we have some tanky heroes with Abaddon Legion. They can't take us down. Sport-wise, it was almost all on Thor. Their team had a
I don't
decent
mind
split.
that, considering I made a crap ton of money that game, actually. I did
You're
fairly-
11
Free
and
farm,
2 tall.
free farm.
Yeah,
Abaddon did
I
fine
know.
for the off
I was
lane.
actually killing people. I played the game right for once. It's
I
matched.
mean, I'm glad it didn't put the Tusk in bot lane because Ogre just ignites, I just put shield, it removes ignite, and his harass is gone.
Their only farm was Lone Druid mid. It's one hero. It's not a good situation for them to be in. And you got farm too, so it's just bad.
Yeah, he still did less than me for the most part.
Minus 1 at 820. Acceptable. That's a pass. You got phase boots, which is pretty normal for the bear. He didn't buy his own boots.
He never
No, he
got
had
there.
brown boots. He had brown boots. That's what it
He
was.
didn't have any money.
Radiance is fine for the bear. That's all normal stuff. Lifestealer. Midas. Unacceptable already when Lone Druid has one. Bad situation to be in. It kills the early game for your entire team. Everything else is normal. Ogre Magi. Midas is a good item on Ogre Magi, and if your team's ahead, even a late one can pay off. This wouldn't be bad in isolation, but with 2 other Midases, it is literally a sin. Everything else is normal. Tusk did not buy Midas, and actually, as I said, I will commend this Tusk for not buying a Midas.
I'll commend him.
I forgot about that. So,
Oh, my.
going back to the item, sorry. Tusk did not. He bought pretty normal items. Treant bought a Midas at 12 minutes. Completely, utterly ridiculous. Treant doesn't need a Midas, number 1. The levels do help him, but he actually does need items. A Blink Dagger, Meteor Hammer, Ags are all huge. And putting himself behind, the Lone Druid tipped me, commended me. That's
He
fun
did
see.
to me too.
Same here.
The items that he went was normal, but that many Midases, ridiculous. And you can see the net worth is literally garbage. Like, I'm assuming that their team must have been ahead and then got behind, right? They were with us, net worth wise, until, I don't know, we were probably notably ahead at 20 minutes, and then it was a slaughter. And it's because their Midases still hadn't paid off at that point. Ags is kind of a, yeah, it's kind of a joke.
Oh, wait.
It can be good on Treant in certain circumstances, but it's not even that great. It's like, it's
Oh
good,
wow!
but...
I was actually without the support items. I was a little bit. I was only like 3k under a Falcon for farm. Even. That's funny. I'm just surprised when I do well.
You did good that game.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I mean,
I-
considering you
you
got
went
all the
crazy good
kills
play stop.
mostly. So.
I did what I was supposed to for once and did it correctly. Although
Yeah.
there were a couple times that went really weird. Like I didn't. Like I had apparently some spastic brain fart because like
Blink
I
is
was walking
amazing.
down. I was like dead and I walked. I thought I was dead actually, and I walked all the way down mid lane and almost fed myself, but nobody noticed I was just wandering down mid because I was stupid, and so I walked back and went, "Oh God, what happened here?" Something went wrong, and I was trying to interact with the item shop and courier. I was double checking it, and apparently I didn't realize I was alive again. So my character just started walking down, and then when I noticed, I was like, "Oh God, what's happening? Why am I walking?" Because I saw my character. And I was
Alright,
like,
Thor, this
"Wait,
story
did
is going on for a long time. I'm gonna have to cut you off.
Well,
I've been
it's-
waiting
it's
patiently.
magical, 'cause I thought Lifestealer did something.
Okay, so I was gonna answer Turtle. So I agree with you. I don't really love Ags and Treant. I usually don't buy it. And I agree with you 100% on Blink. A lot of people take this for granted. Nature's Guys. If you hit somebody, it's a 2.2 second root at max level. That is huge. That is a gigantic root considering that the fade time is 2.5 seconds before he can do it again. And also does damage. Does 210 extra damage. You can blink and hit somebody and it still counts as you being during the root. invis, even though you're technically away from a tree at that moment, you have a split second to attack, which I know you're aware of, but some people aren't. It's huge. You can just be in a tree line, see a fight going on, blink in, root somebody, throw down leech seed, and then ult,
I'm so
and
sorry.
add that root on top of the other root. You know, you wait for the first root to go, of course. Or just like during a gank, someone's trying to get away, you blink, root.
I mean, I like to point out that,
Hey, Uncle Andy. No, literally.
I like to point out our lineup.
Amazing.
Did you see what Andy said, Thor?
No, let me see.
It is the best.
Oh,
I can't
God.
see it because I don't have my Chrome open.
Let
so.
me know.
I'll read it to you. I'll read it to you, Falcon. Okay, so Thor just summarized that whole thing, and I cut him off. Andy says it. Andy says in chat, Chapter 17.
Yeah.
As I make my way back to the secret shop, the most amazing thing happens.
Hey, not to the secret shop. I thought it was dead.
No, he's
God,
adding.
come
It's
on.
like you're writing a book, Thor, because you just have all of these tales
I mean,
strung
there was a
together.
moment when I was going to the secret shop and I think something happened.
Okay, alright. Just want to note as well, because although the tree it has a blink and has roots and all that, we have two heroes that counter him, Abaddon and Legion.
No, I'm not saying that. It's a bad pick for the matchup. I'm just saying in general, Blink's really strong. Does the root go through BKB?
The ulti does.
No, I'm talking about the Nature's Guys.
No, I don't think so, no.
I think it does.
I'm not sure.
You
I'll
can always
test it
look
out.
at it. It should say, right? The ability.
Actually, I can't test it now. That's why I'm running game.
There and back again, a courier's still. Andy, you need to be here in the chat more often because this is priceless.
He told the whole story, and then he told the whole story again.
And then he
I mean, it was
repeated
just
it.
that good. It was just that good.
I thought he was done when he started telling the story about doing well, and I was like, okay, Thor can bask in how he did well. I'm okay with this. And then
I
as it
don't
went,
think
it
I ever
somehow
did the best.
seamlessly melted into him running down mid lane after spawning, and it took me a second to realize, and I was like, wait a minute, how did we just seamlessly meld into this? I don't
think he
understand.
repeated it again.
I'm an excellent storyteller.
No,
Your pick.
that's not how that
Yes,
works.
I will
People should
lie all I
understand
want.
how the story goes.
Right, cool,
I
Thor,
can
pick
lie my
whatever.
way into whatever I
Alright.
want. Isn't that the point of playing the bard?
I mean,
They have
I
a
would be the
crappy
worst
Guardian 6 on their team. I'm glad I'm not a Guardian 6.
Oh, thanks, you douche.
I mean, if you
I'll go
actually...
Shaman this time.
What do you want me to play? I don't feel like I have a feeling Witch Doctor's not gonna do super well this game.
I mean, Charybdis, they
Thank
had a
you, Shadow.
Herald 6 last game, by the way.
I don't know why, but I
Who
have a
was
gut
it?
feeling.
No, it was
Lone Druid.
Crusader.
Was it Crusader? Crusader 6, yeah. So it was it was
Yeah, I went
the
down.
Lone Druid.
I got. Wait, no,
Oh,
I didn't forgot.
it showed.
Never mind. I'm full of stupid. Ignore me.
Witch Doctor's
Do-
life,
do
that's
what
what
you
Andy
usually
says. And Andy wants you to play Witch
Wait,
Doctor.
it's not Crusader, is it? No, it's not.
I will probably screw up this game though. I have a bad.
It's
feeling about
Guardian,
this
yeah,
game.
it's Guardian 6,
Witch
it's not
Doctor.
Crusader 6. It's Guardian 6, by the
That's
way.
what I said,
There you go.
because Thor's a Guardian 6.
Select a hero.
He was
It's
he
funny.
was screwed
Ew.
with me. Oh yeah, just lock in. What am I doing?
Your turn to pick.
Where am I going? Up top, down bot. Or actually up top because you're gonna push in bot, right? Because it pushes in.
They
groups.
haven't really given me an answer what to pick yet, though. That's one thing.
Oh wow, I haven't seen a Slark
Only
picked in a
10
while.
You could go a Necro offlane carry.
5 seconds. Hurry.
Wait,
hurry.
where's Necro? I'm looking for him. Sorry about this if I'm gonna lose this goal.
That's
Tap
okay.
in.
I'm okay with this.
Oh no, that's because Necro's banned. That's why I can't find him.
Oh, well,
That's why.
good. Good thing that I picked it instead, so I didn't sabotage you wholly.
Jesus
That
Christ, I
would've
was
been
looking
great.
for him. I
Man,
was
We
looking for
don't
him.
need this money.
I'm okay with Troll in this
No, no.
case because Slark can't kill me if I ult anyway. And if I bash him, the game is over for him.
Oh.
Plus, even during his ult, I can hit him with Morling Axes.
I wonder if this is gonna be the magical game where you finally land a root.
I don't think so. I don't get roots.
Yes, Len, he's finally had.
When I play the hero,
Yeah,
they
like
disable
halfway
they
through the
disable
game.
the root.
They're like, oh man, he's just too good. We
Ice,
gotta turn
ice
this
frog,
on.
ice frog, please.
Just a quick question: does Pengular Q break the leash?
I don't think so. I think Force Staff's the only thing that does.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think
no.
it does.
Can you use the Q?
No,
by the way?
Force Staff breaks the leash.
I know it breaks it, but can you use Q?
You can, but you can't leave the radius.
No. I actually saw this in a game though. The W breaks it.
I'll pick Falcon. Just.
No, I'm going to. Don't
Well,
worry.
we have to
Well, the
both
good thing
pick
too is you
anyways.
want to be leashed if you ult, because you'll go around in a circle.
That sounds kind of funny.
Either the magic
Not so
immunity
much.
gets you away
It's
from
not
Slark
so
Leash,
much
or
that,
you're
by the
circle.
way, because I think when I ult, it breaks it. 100%. I'm pretty sure it does when I ult.
Why am I
I don't
now
know.
picturing like Falcon turning into a giant living tether ball from like those old playgrounds and just smacking Slark in the head multiple times? I hope that happens. I really.
I'm gonna
do
try
now.
stupid
It might, but it might. But I had a feeling.
I
it might
hope
do.
it does, because I want that to go to Dota.
I'm very
WTF,
upset about
I just
Pugna.
wanna laugh.
Pugna is not a good time.
To be fair,
No.
Pugner is still killable by OD and Pango.
Hey,
If I get lucky shot on him, by the way, that is.
I mean, my lane's gonna be awful.
If you lucky shot Slark during his ult, it's a disaster for him.
It's either the disarm or the
Either.
silence.
Either one is
No,
crappy
actually,
for him.
if it's disarm, he can just queue it off, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
but
so
if
if
it
he
is-
wastes his Q to get rid of a disarm since it has a delay, he won't be able to attack for the first part of his ult. The second part, that's fine, then I'll throw Whirling Axes and he's blinded after. Can't purge it again, right?
Yeah, true. Just heads up, whoever's laning with me, I'm going Arcane Boots, by the way.
Big orange
Okay.
glowing thing is what you don't want to kill. Try doing that.
One of my friends is really weird about stuff. He's like one thing to play games on, and half the time he's like, "Nah, I don't want to use it. I don't want to do anything."
What?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you didn't really make a lot of
I
sense.
said one of my friends has one thing to play games on, like
Like-
one of
What's the thing?
the PS4. I meant.
Oh,
point
oh.
was he-
Okay,
Why did you
didn't
just say my
what?
friend only has a
I didn't
PS4?
say
I didn't think I had to specify. My point was going to be that he has
Oh,
one thing to
okay,
do it
so
on.
it could
could've
be
just said one
PC,
console.
Nintendo Switch, it could be Xbox 360.
Yeah,
could
but
be,
does it matter? The
could
point
be the
being-
Wii Fit, for all I know.
I didn't even know what you meant by a thing. You said a thing. Maybe he only plays an Origin. I don't know what you mean.
No, my point was supposed to be.
Please don't be that. I hope that's not the case.
The point was no. Shut up.
Can you
The point was-
imagine? You could only use Origin.
Oh
Oh.
God, why?
That would be bad, but no.
No,
he
Origin
actually does
decline
PS4
is
'cause
horrible.
His computer's crappy,
You're right,
but
Andy.
A
I
lot of the
shouldn't.
time
though.
he just doesn't feel like playing. So I'm like, hey, you want to play? He's like,
Hope this
no.
match ends up being
I just
very
want to wait a
simple
week and then we
for
can
you.
play one game for one night.
Yeah, that
That's
sounds
it.
like the opposite
Remember
of
what I said,
inferring.
Cole? Block the
Yeah.
second creep onwards. if
Wait,
you
really?
want to.
Why?
Because
Well, that's the first one
there's
goes
games you
safer
won't
that
play
way.
because you don't like those games, but I've asked you to
Yeah.
play something and you're on, you'll almost always break as long as it's a game you're willing to play.
It also depends.
I'll be
on
like, do you
the
want to play Dota? And you're like, I hate Dota. I'm like, I know. And you're like,
Hey,
give me
I
5
have-
minutes.
I mean, I have to get my social interaction somewhere, man.
Am I letting that creep go?
Fine.
Yeah.
That's pretty far.
I will
anyway,
not
that creep.
bother with it. I'll just stay around in case the other creeps try to go too far forward.
And
you
there we
must
go.
have-
I'm sad that my
It is.
friend's getting back to me now of all times. Alright, Tiny, I don't like you.
Do-do-do.
Hey, Tiny, I don't like
I'm
you.
not gonna try to spam my spells
What?
as much because
Did he just... Why does he have grab tree?
Ow.
Snake friend.
For denying.
I just wanted to grab the last hit anyway, so I got it.
Uh-oh. Creeps, don't follow me. I'm just annoying. Don't worry, I'm
Oh my
pulling the
God.
lane. I'm just that good.
No, I feel like this Tiny attacked like 7 times with that one tree.
Pissing off Tiny. I probably should be pissing off Grimstroke. Frick.
Yeah, really, you should be. Tiny has 840 health. Grimstroke has 620.
Got him.
You got him, but this guy is I'm just making sure this guy doesn't help.
I hate Pugna so much.
Yo, how do you feel about Pugna?
He's a pain in the fucking ass.
Unsurprisingly.
Like, this lane's really, really irritating.
Yo, I'm not able to last it on the tower because my low damage. I thought the Fairy Fires would help me here, but they're not.
Where's Slack?
Sorry, you didn't help me with the
He might
deny.
TP soon.
I thought you
Oh, he's
had
there.
that
He is.
for some reason.
This lane is pushing now, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'll try not to pull aggro.
Oh,
I know it.
he's a sentry. That's alright.
That helps though, because
Yeah, this lane is
it
awful.
did reduce some of the creep's HP.
Be very careful around Tiny, by the way, Thor. He will kill you at level 3
I
and
know.
on.
I know. I'm trying not to go near him.
You say you know, but I don't know if I believe you.
At this
I
stage,
know,
bottom
it's
is going
whether
very.
or not I can fall through. Oh,
Last
my goodness.
Wait, what's happening
on
really
this stage?
close to
Say
them
that
coming
again?
here.
Because I hit him so hard.
Yeah, you're 80 base damage.
And I have an orb and a fairy fire.
Right now we have a huge queue
You
of
be
people
careful, yeah?
waiting.
Why am I not going around correctly? Oh,
Oh.
God.
Thor, you
No.
did get the courier killed. Next time you have the courier coming to you, you
I
should never
do
be
not.
over here.
I
tried to
Ah.
save it, but if enough people drop wishy-washy, though, I'll let you know. I'll try to let you know.
I don't know.
I don't have anything, so
He's dead.
How did I get hit with that?
nice job. You gonna take the lane for a bit?
Sure.
How did the courier die?
Thor.
Thor.
I have to run back to base. I'm 100% already surrendering this lane.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Bot lane's doing quite okay.
Poor. I don't know why, but I had a bad feeling about this game, and I feel like I'm.
Oh, you always have a bad feeling every game. So keep
Hey,
it to
Thor,
yourself.
Thor.
Not every game, not every game.
Keep
but
it
this
to
game.
yourself, Thor. We don't
Thor,
want to hear any.
we're 4 minutes into the game. Keep your bad feelings out of it.
My game. Why did you just screw me unconditionally like that? Why did everything not go the way I wanted?
Well, the game didn't get courier killed.
No,
Eh.
not that. I wasn't talking about that, you tool. Make me feel bad. Jesus Christ, thanks, friend. No, I was trying to stun Tiny and the game just went, nah, everything's gonna go wrong, your cursor's not gonna get on him, you're just gonna get screwed and you're gonna
Well, at
have
least
to
I
live
didn't
with
die,
Falcon.
man, because if I died, I would have been yelling at you.
Missing Pugna.
No! Front!
He's probably going for runes. I can't.
Yeah,
do
Bounty
anything
Runes is
about
30 seconds, so it's not yet.
it. Yeah, Pugna has a haste rune.
You wanna
bottle.
try to go on
That's-
Tiny or something?
Yes,
actually
very much
bad.
so.
Oh, well.
Ogres miss.
So yeah, Slot's not having a fun time here, so that's good. Bounty Runes, they're probably Ogre's probably preparing for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can shove him
Yeah, I'm
out.
getting smacked upside down. Ow! Leave me alone, you creeper.
Yeah, I got runes secured.
Oh.
But he might try to like hurt you.
You saying hurt me?
Oh, why? Why? Why?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
tell me that.
No game, please, for the love of God. That's not what I meant to do.
Almost got Tiny, but I couldn't.
Unfortunately, I couldn't get
Oh,
that.
oh, Oh, I'm dead.
You
Just like our
might be
permanent agility
living.
now?
You might live.
I am so dead.
No, just shackle him if he keeps chasing you. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. You're good. You're good. You're good.
I forgot I had the fairy fire.
I'm missing my lane.
Correct,
no,
Andy. Doesn't have to
don't
win a
worry.
game.
Oh, okay.
See if I can keep him
I actually
around.
appreciate that sentiment. I'm glad you bring that to the channel.
Pugna is still missing.
He's still here. I brought him down to half health, so he won't be coming in unless he has got a lot of runes on him.
Missing Tiny. Missing Grimstroke. Grimstroke is returned. Missing Tiny. Tiny is
Missing
returned.
Slark and Ogre Magi.
He's
Slark
here,
is
Slark.
back.
We're just
Don't be one of those
making
people
fun
who
of
says
each other.
Ogre Magi. So help me.
I would like to get Slark.
Well, how'd
I
you
don't
miss
know.
that?
Can we call
I
him
was
Slarky
hoping I
at
was
this
doing enough
point?
damage, but I
I
wasn't.
know. That seemed like.
There's Slark. There's Slark.
Going Vlads. Hear that, Falcon?
Oh, God.
Vlads. Falcon.
Good job.
Confirm.
What?
I'm getting Vlads.
I'm not going Vlad.
Alright, just making sure.
Don't worry. You can see my quick buy anyway.
Yeah, you said yourself
Right.
your quick buy doesn't mean what you're gonna actually buy.
Yeah, I did say that, but you know, this is quite. I've got a specific idea with Tango.
All yours.
Oh, great. Life drain. Oh, I'm probably gonna die from this. That's really, really fair.
You're alive.
I need to shrine.
Top side taken.
What one's not?
I know. That's why I said that's why I pinged it.
So XP.
Careful. He could
Yeah.
kill you.
Definitely.
Yep, it does break the tether. This does.
Yep.
Good. I need to show that you got Grimstroke.
Thank you. I screwed up there. I should have ducked around better. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm coming top.
That'd probably help. I'm honestly doing bad.
You don't want to go?
We
Oh
can,
yeah, here's
I
here.
was trying to bait, like, give him away.
All right.
Is missing. No, he's not. No, he's not. That's not two illusions.
You guys have to stun lock one of them if I get anything, though. I still have any regen. Oh, throw you a south. South me.
Give me a second.
Thanks, man.
There you go. I had one earlier just to live, but
Don't worry, just feeding over here.
I do see that.
Oh. I don't know what I
Melee
was
and snare?
thinking
I
there.
haven't got any melee and snares yet.
Lock on 5
I
HP.
ensnared!
God damn it.
I'm good with that.
Ugna's still missing.
you know what sucks? You got it right as soon as I stunned him, right where it would have mattered.
You know what, Slux? Slux survived
That's
on
one of
5
those
HP,
like
by the way.
harmonic, like
Report,
I don't
Falcon.
even know Carmonic, but sad.
Sorry for your loss.
God damn it. I'm so pissed.
How much
I'm not
permanent agility
happy.
does Slark have?
1. Or maybe 2 actually, because Cool did die 1 remains.
I don't know about that. I think he just has 1.
Yeah, he probably has 1. Oh, hi.
If you can pretend like
Oh.
you're brain dead.
Hi. You missed, bitch.
Hey, damn it. Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping he'd stay around.
Shackle.
He's level 6 now, so be
He's dead.
careful.
Ooh, he didn't die.
Oh, we got the other one.
Very crispy.
He's
Slark has
definitely
3
dead.
permanent agility.
Yeah, mid tower's
Oh,
down.
come on!
I don't see our other guy, the supporty dude.
Missing Grimstroke,
right
missing
here.
Tiny.
Oh, well,
Tiny's dead. Oh,
Tiny is back
I
alive.
am reiterating. Can't I
God
reiterate?
damn it. I could have gotten the Slug as well, but we both got leashed together, so.
I don't know
Yeah,
what's
I
up,
mean,
but I feel like something's wrong with my
What are you gonna do?
game's
I know.
responses to my clicks sometimes. Or I'm just really dumb.
Bounty
which-
runes, yeah.
50-50. I'll go grab ours, and if we're lucky I can grab theirs too. Maybe not die horribly.
Okay, yeah, that was just bad, I guess.
Ugna's missing.
Yeah, you are so dead.
Huh, they didn't have me there.
Grimstroke is mid.
Weird.
Grimstroke
Well,
apparently
Slark
is
has
taking
now
over
more
mid. Tiny
agility then.
is top. He has a blink dagger.
I'll stop feeding him now.
No, Pugna's mid as well.
Wait, he had a blink dagger? I
Tiny's
thought he
going
had
towards
a-
mid. Tiny's going towards mid.
Yo.
Yeah,
I can fight this, by the way, if you want. In mid.
If you want to. He has a ward there.
Missing everybody top.
Oh, Tiny's still here.
There's 3.
Oh, here's Tiny.
Go.
I have the-
We have 3 alls. Well,
I'm gonna go up there and try to help them out.
Go help, go
if I
help.
can.
I'm fine. I have
Okay.
ult.
I'm not gonna get there.
I can't. Why? Why did you keep doing it? I didn't want to do it again.
You guys can slow him. I can throw a.
got him.
I
I'll just
shouldn't
take-
have died. I'm so pissed.
Yeah,
Um,
do you
Another ward.
set that in autocast, by the way?
No,
Okay.
I
Eat a
cast it
tree,
twice.
eat a
I
tree.
must have hit it again because I
Thanks.
cast it a 3rd time even though I really didn't want to. 'Cause I knew that thing was there.
I just had Grimstroke show top, but it looks like he's going into their jungle top. Another TP coming in. I don't know who it is yet. Pugna?
Pugna?
Illusion rune on Pugna?
That'll be going off soon. I think he's had it for a little while.
They're trying to get me.
Here.
I just hit level 6. I have a bev. I'm just gonna shut up now.
You have a what?
I was gonna say I have a
Oh!
bev, but I don't know where the ward is. Oh, they de-warded me again. Well, they know I had wards there. So.
Grimstroke. Up. Pugna does have a ward up.
Hey, bye-bye.
Do you know where?
No.
It's in the trees here.
Don't walk near me. Don't walk near me.
Yeah,
I'm not walking near you.
Tiny's coming your way. There's a Pugna. Oh, it's actually doing damage.
I'll take that.
Is that real Pugna or is it fake? Oh,
That
So we
one
got
was
ult, now we go
real.
in. That's fake. This is real.
Slock's been missing for a bit. I have no idea where he is.
that was unfortunate.
I thought you were gonna
still
ult Thor, to
can't-
be honest with you, but I guess
I
it wouldn't
couldn't.
matter.
It wouldn't have mattered because I would have gotten stunned. I was waiting to see because I knew Tiny was right there on my side. He would have just said no to me. Also, I couldn't get near the guy in time. I ended up
Grim
wasting
Stroke's bot lane,
Maldic
by the
and
way.
it hits.
Yep. I'll TP if they try anything.
I brought Slock down to half health again.
That sounds normal.
Coming.
They're coming.
Where the hell is their sentry? I'm gonna have to work for this.
Oh, come on.
I might have disarmed them. I think I disarmed them. Not really help you, that is.
Oh no! Ah, crap!
No one
Of
snares,
course.
typical.
Yeah, I got stunned by like everything, so
He's gonna kill you.
I would have been fine,
unfortunate.
but the ogre came up.
Oh,
no,
no.
I wasn't in range.
Kill the other one.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
I couldn't then. There we
There
go.
you go. That was unfortunate. Fine.
I'm sorry, Falcon. I tried to get to.
I know,
No.
it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Everything's going wrong.
Not everything.
Everything.
I mean, the 20% chance this is rigged,
Okay,
by the
let
way.
me rephrase this. I feel like everything I'm involved in is going.
The
Besides
20%
entirety
chance of
this
that
game.
happening didn't happen, so.
Everything is going fine, except
Whatever I'm involved in.
Well,
directly
just a
and
heads up, Slot might have
except
Shadow
for
Blade.
Slark's permanent agility.
Oh, he's got 6 now.
Yeah, why can't I get permanent in?
That'll be a little bit
That's
broken
how
if you hold, isn't it?
would
Yeah,
literally
but-
become a Super Saiyan.
Just play
You'd
ability
have to
trap
be playing.
and fix
Bounty
silencer.
runes.
Ooh.
I am not your boss.
They got ours top.
That's Pugna's bottom. I don't feel safe teleporting in.
You say.
Your bottom tower is learning to accept
There you
its
go.
own inevitable death.
There, going to trail.
Thank you.
I think they may have grabbed ours. I can go
I mean,
check.
there's a Grimstroke there. Yeah, I think so. I'll go have a look.
Well, at least we got ogre. Although I stole that. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
it's
Well,
not.
now I see how much
Nice
your
deny.
own
Oh, good.
powers mean.
Thanks.
Got mid.
Nice.
Enemy's middle tower is falling.
Grimstroke's still around here.
Slark and Pugna still bottom.
We need to kill
Does he
some
have Shadow
Slark
Blade
guys.
yet?
Supports need to
He
gather
does
together
not have a
against
Shadow
Slark.
Blade yet. He's going for Echo Saber. He's going Echo Saber first.
Remember, the strat for you, Shadow Shaman, is you hex Slark. If he purges out of it, the moment purge ends, you know you can
Oh,
check
hello.
him.
Pugna.
Yeah.
Can you get out? I think you'll be
Yeah,
fine.
fine.
They focused the wrong people at the wrong time, right? Wrong. Two people, different people.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hide, kind of.
Radiant
Because I don't
structures
think
are
they're gonna
fortified.
blink towards me.
Really?
I hope to God they don't.
Okay, who took the courier?
Slark has a DD going top.
Yeah, he does.
I'm greedy. I'm a greedy fuck.
That was really.
Yeah, that was my bad. I was too greedy there.
Oh, now I am running
Well,
back.
that was a trade for 2 for 1, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but
Thor, you think Thor is salty or Furry? They're both salty.
well, I'm not. I haven't gotten
not-
mad
I'm not-
this game. I
I'm not
just keep,
salty.
neither am I. I just was saying I've been screwed
Oh,
up a lot.
alright, sorry. That's a lie. I'm salty that somebody took my
Yeah.
courier.
Yep.
Oh, that. Yeah,
That's what
I
I
don't. That might have been me. I'm sorry if I did. I didn't realize. I thought I already clicked it before.
Aether Lens and Arcane Boots on
then
no,
I
that's
didn't
it.
do anything wrong, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, that's what I have.
Hey, I want to go plant a ward in our jungle over there, but I can't because they keep coming up to this god dang
Wait,
tower.
you're not going Aether Lens, are you, Falcon?
No, I'm saying Aether Lens and Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about?
I thought you were getting it. I was like, please don't.
You're gonna defend top or?
No, it's extra funny that way, my friends.
I believe in you, Thor. You can defend top on your own.
Go ahead, my man. Try a turbo.
There's a ward there, by the way.
There goes another permanent agility for Slacky.
Oh well. Nope. Wait, did he get it from me?
He might not have.
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest.
I'm
I
like,
can't
yeah,
tell.
he has 7, so maybe.
If he got it from you, then he didn't get it from Pango.
Maybe not.
I was hoping somebody else would come up here with me, so I could.
I couldn't save
My
you.
TP is down.
Sorry.
How am I gonna come
Yeah,
up
and
there?
unfortunately, like.
So guys, I'm gonna iterate this again. Pango, Shadow Shaman, and Witch Doctor, you guys should just be ganking Slark. You shouldn't be doing anything else. Farming is irrelevant, you should be ganking Slark. He's the only scary person right now, but he's gonna soon get his team up to par. Soon enough, I'm gonna be afraid of Pugna,
Can we
I'm
kill
gonna be
this
afraid
Pugna
of
then?
Tiny.
Watch out, Grimstroke over here.
Oh, that's ward.
What a- what's this?
I was gonna help you.
It's fine. I couldn't chase after that
There
anyway.
you go. I thought you were Shadow Shaman, so I was gonna click on that like an idiot. I apologize.
Click on what?
I was gonna click on the creep and take the last hit.
So I know Shadow Shaman is not currently with.
Slash bottom.
I was waiting on a sentry.
Ogre right here.
I'm giving you cover, Thor. Just
Oh
run.
no, why?
Alright, so
why
please do
did
not
I-
astral
why-
put to hold
That
them.
was the wrong ability.
Okay.
I'm aware that's not what I meant to do.
An ensnare, what is this?
He died through it, so I guess that works.
And Furry, what was that? I've
I
never seen
got
that
him, I
ability
guess?
before.
That
died,
was
I got
that was Dota repaying you for me being dumb.
Yeah, I was trying to cover you, by the way. Just saying.
I thought I had my ult up and I went to drop
Tiny
it.
and Pugna.
I
Would've
mean,
killed
no.
him.
Oh god. Okay, I'll
Put
come
wards on
help.
tower,
but
put
not-
wards on tower now.
I mean, Slark's dead, so that worked out,
Nice job.
dude. Technically it worked, but he died through it. Thanks to
Nice
you,
job.
Sue.
Tiny's still around. Be careful.
Tiny is still around, so I'm actually gonna
Gotcha.
chill and just.
I can't. I need to go astral imprison something.
Alright, I'm going back to base to heal.
Is it wrong I immediately thought of The Simpsons? When you said I need to go Astral Prison something, I was thinking of Poochie in that one episode.
Can a support buy me smoke so I can go Roshan?
Sure. Somebody
I
wanna...
already bought it.
You have one already? Okay, don't use it yet.
Well, I don't have it, but I bought it.
Okay. I want to get
I'm
to
not
level
gonna
12 at
bother
the very
sticking
least.
around if it's just me. I'm not gonna kill till...
Yeah, that's how turbo works, my friend, so I've heard. Never tried it myself, not a big fan.
There you go.
You've never tried it?
Nope. It's like playing Go on a 9x9 board, no thank you.
I thought that was chess, not turbo. Turbo is, I think, you level up faster, I thought.
I said it's like playing Go on a 9x9 board, Thor.
Yeah, but I thought you were referring to
No.
turbo, not...
No, I'm referring
He
to
is.
turbo.
Oh, it's called turbo chess, that's why, because there's two...
What?
I didn't say chess.
Do you want to smoke now?
Thor,
No.
Are you
don't
smoking?
stop digging yourself a hole, Thor. Stop.
No, wait, there's a game mode where you level up faster, is that not called
That's
Dota
turbo. It is.
Uh-huh.
Not the same thing as auto chess.
Yo.
But why is...
I don't
They
need
broke
it.
your smoke.
Okay, I'm not gonna...
Wait, I was
guess I'm
smoked?
not gonna bother.
No, you weren't smoked.
Hey, you see they broke
I
my
asked
smoke.
if he
I was like,
wanted to, and he didn't answer.
not yet. I'm not ready. Well, I am, but
I
they've
thought
seen
you
it
were
recently.
hitting the roach bear, and I thought you were smoked. Though.
No,
That's
I was
why
just trying the rune. Yeah, this has nothing to do with auto chess, and I don't know why you thought it did.
Because why would you mention a go board for turbo?
Oh my god. Oh my
Because
freaking... Just stop this conversation, please. It's
I'm not gonna
perfectly-
answer his question. I'm just going to make a teachable moment. Do you play Go, Thor?
Which go you talking about? The board game?
Yes.
No.
Why are we having
So
this
you
conversation?
probably so in the future, if you don't know how a game works in any way, shape, or form, you probably don't know
I've
if it's a
heard of
better or
Go.
worse comparison.
Guys, why are we having this conversation, man?
Because Thor. Because Thor is one of our
Why?
friends who we're playing with
Why?
right now. That's why.
I feel like Go's a bad analogy though. Still. in
But
my
you
mind.
don't play Go, so you don't know that. That's like if I was like, oh, this is just like Skla. You can't say it's a good or bad
Turbo's
analogy. You don't know what
Dota,
Skla is.
Normal Dota, but you level up
Okay,
faster.
guys,
and
shut up.
you'll
There's a
be so
tiny
dumb.
behind you. There's a tiny behind you.
Oh no. Alright, let's go.
Is he gonna talk about Go with us?
Maybe. And then he's gonna call you dumb.
Oh,
And
pardon
then-
me.
On my way, on my way.
It's not a bad analogy.
I
No, it's
feel like
not.
you're wrong.
No, it's not a bad analogy.
And furries play Go, and you agree with me. It's a good analogy, right?
No, I wouldn't even
Okay.
say it's good. I would just say it makes sense.
So Turbo makes the game go faster, right?
Yep.
And I assume, I haven't played, but I assume a smaller board makes go faster.
Yeah, it's basically like it's like mini Go. It's like playing
And
Go,
that's
but the
the
board's
analogy.
significantly smaller and it happens
That's
faster.
a weird analogy.
Alright, before I say anything else, Sla hasn't
This is
been
over.
seen for a very long while. He probably has
It's
a
funny
shadow
because
play.
nobody else cared, but you did cool. You just had to make sure you knew, right?
No, I mean, I don't know. I was just kind of explain it to him.
You can't, cool. You just can't.
I think I
love
did
how
though.
this is
Cool.
like-
When the
I
courier
feel
hits
like
me,
this
can
is
you smoke me?
equivalent of going Thor's retarded, and I don't think.
When you're done with this, yep.
When the courier hits me,
Oh, courier.
it has my
Oh,
missile
hi,
hammer.
Slock.
It's gonna make this really
Gotcha.
easy.
Ooh,
Sla's
I
farming in our jungle, by the way.
need- Yeah, I need to.
Which one?
Yeah, the bottom.
Bottom. All right.
All right, I'm ready.
Oh, he has a shadow blade, I think, by the way. So heads up on that.
Oh, cool. Let me get ready to buy dust.
I made it into the
eventually.
rush pit, guys. Make space,
bunch
make
of people
space.
going-
Space is being made.
Thanks for
I
making
am-
space, my friends.
Oh God! Where did? Oh, I thought Pugno was farther away.
I'm sad.
Come
they
on,
didn't
Roche.
face.
I
I'm.
hope you're taking it quickly because I'm
I
trying
got
to
a
put...
problem over here.
I can see.
I need help defending this
Cool.
tower.
Cool.
Why you
All right,
there heading
can I
into
have a real talk with you, Cool? How long were you dying?
Like 4.25 plus 7 seconds.
So you know what's less than 4.25 seconds that would stop you
A
from
TP.
dying? A TP.
Yes, but then I couldn't be channeling.
Yeah, he was only alive. For
You're
that
right
long.
though. I could have done it instantly after the hex. That's my bad.
Stop, Roche, I'm
How
so
you
close! Woo! Actually, I'm gonna get out of here.
Charms petitioned your top tower is
I
under attack.
don't know if I can even get in there tiny without dying horribly.
I had to TP out, guys. I'm sorry.
Blink.
Yeah.
Oh no, that hurt.
I can't take too much damage.
There's Slark. There's Slark.
I'm gonna go push bottom since I can't fight right now.
Back
Take
up
it
a
tier
bit.
2.
Thanks for the tango, although I'm just gonna run back a bit. Oh no, you don't fight White if you can, by the way.
If I'd like not to lose my top tower as a thought,
Only bad things.
I suggest you get over there. Your top
Except for us getting bottom, maybe.
Oh, okay, that's probably.
Everybody's missing.
Everyone's missing.
No,
Prince
there's
is
Grim
here.
Stroke.
Oh my
No,
god.
they hit Olga's here.
Leave me alone!
We can fight this.
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead. Toss me. I was ready. Apparently, it's gonna be annoying now. Yes!
Are you serious?
Where's the damn ward? Because I can't. Cast
Where'd he go?
Oh!
Okay.
There he is.
Okay, it's gone.
Help! No agility for Slark. I thought somebody said they were gonna come help me. I
Who?
swear that's what I heard.
That was miscommunication. We took the fight top.
Okay, well, it's fine. Just defend this then.
I mean, we were trying to get kills and we did get the 2 kills here.
I don't know if anybody could have saved me anyway, even though I did get all the way over.
I mean, maybe me, I would think, but
we
I
were
already
far.
TP'd. I already
Far,
TP'd.
far away.
Yeah, you were kind of in a point where we weren't gonna get to you any time within reason without.
It's
being
funny because the
exposed.
moment I showed here, TP here, 2 TPs here, they didn't care at all about your fight, Tom.
Yeah. I
No,
think it was
did.
like
No, they did. They tried to TP out.
No, they were TPing to me. They were not
Yeah,
TPing
the
out,
other
they were
two-
TPing to. There's a difference.
Well,
They
yeah,
weren't
I mean,
afraid
why,
of you.
Why wouldn't they?
I feel like that guy's a bait.
Yeah, I don't feel like keep going. There's a slug around, I think, but if the slug around, I might not be able to save you. That's the thing.
I'm just gonna
Maybe now because I'm old.
I'm gonna check power rune real quick. Just
Anyway, if once I get my abyssal, I'm going straight for what you call pipe. They have a lot of magic damage on this side.
You think you should rush Abyssal?
Whee!
Okay.
I mean, I'm already almost there.
Diffusal's really good on you this game.
Should I defusal first after abyssal then?
Yeah, it's just really good against Slark and Tiny.
Well, I'll say you were right there. Cool.
I was stuck in the trees.
I saw that.
Alright, so things are not going well for us at all, so we just have to, like, smoke and kill them. Or
Yeah,
go
I'm
5
all
man the
over
tower.
it. I suggest we 5-man tower top.
I saw Pug the mid. He might have dropped stuff.
You can see the icons, by the way, if you do. Yeah, Abyssal Generator is a good lockdown on the Pokemon himself, anyway.
Tiny spot him.
I have like audio dyslexia. I swear to God. What you said sounded like Pokemon to me. I know it's not what you said.
What?
It's definitely like it.
How?
Falcon has
I'm
an
not going to
accent.
even question this.
Be considerate.
I am
I
not going
said
to
I
question.
know you didn't say that. It just sounded a lot like that's what you did say. No, that's not. I know you wouldn't call it.
Alright, then
Over
I'll just flop.
TP'd.
But I do have an issue with hearing. Sometimes words get jumbled for me. I don't know why. It just happens.
The enemy's top tower just screamed and
Oh, well,
exploded for no
Slark's mid, just chilling.
Bot tower? Or do we keep pushing?
We can push outpush them, I believe.
Oh, why did I do that?
I wouldn't have put wards down, but okay.
No?
I'm troll. I attack this fast. Right. We
Yeah.
just save wards for tier 3 and force them to come back.
Slark's
no,
back
Slark's
here.
For Slark, that's
It's Slark
why.
across
And I have not been able to obtain my wards yet.
I have to give
I
up mid
put one
tower.
there
I
'cause
can't
I saw
keep
Slark,
pushing
and I
that.
figured he'd try to sneak up on us and eat our faces. And now I'm up by
It's
myself.
probably his plan.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Goodbye,
Mid
cruel
tower
world.
taking damage.
I hardly know.
They won this bot lane, by the way. The ward's up here.
I mean, I can fight. I just had to. I have to push out mid a little bit.
I decided to use my
Right here.
Glimmer Cape to safely teleport.
The ward's up here, by the way. On top of the hill. The
Alright. I'm coming in.
Shit. I'm trying to move, but I'm not able to. Put it that way.
Tiny's over here. Tiny's in the spot without vision. Nice ultimate.
That was on ice.
Here comes the
Actually,
Sable.
really bad. It was on the wrong character.
in
Dust? Dust? Or that'll work.
I was gonna. Okay. That's fine.
You should use the shrine, OD.
They do not have vision here, unless you guys already
No.
dewarded.
The Pokemon ward. That's what I'm trying to say. The Pokemon
Oh.
ward's up there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that
I
was
should have been
perfect.
clearer. Yeah, I should have been clearer. I should have said more.
I
But
got wards on the way. I
It's
heard
okay.
it. I'm gonna deward him in a second, unless Cole wants to. But
With most of them dead, we need to push. We see Slark top, right?
If I want to what?
Push.
No, I was on Thor.
oh,
I was
no,
just
I meant I didn't know
reiterating.
that you were
Please,
gonna deward or not. I hadn't seen you do it yet.
Sorry.
So I was saying I had wards coming on the way. To do that if necessary, if you could do it.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine. I can Atos him if he gets close enough.
Can you turn on your heal?
Careful, they're all up.
Don't turn on your heal. Don't turn on.
It doesn't hurt me enough. It's a minor amount of mana, so it's only gonna do 40 damage. So
I got the
but
tier
all
2
it is
mid.
mine
coming.
is like an early warning.
Coming
system
slowly,
at that
coming
point.
slowly. I'm not gonna be there in time
You might want
for the beginning of this fight.
that.
Slow.
Oh my god, why?
Slark's coming. Slark's coming. Slark is coming.
I stunned him, by the way. Can we kill the Pokemon, please? He's been. Oh god.
I couldn't ult.
I tried abyssaling the Pugna, but I got tossed everywhere.
So I have to note, man, going past the tower was super greedy.
Yeah,
It got 4 of us killed.
I
You
got
just take the
quadru-
tower, back up. We are not.
I got
I mean,
quadruple
how are we gonna take the
cast
tower
stun.
if I didn't do that though? To be fair.
You didn't have to at all. We had wards. Wards are right here.
Yeah, we should all kill
They should have to
Pugna.
initiate on us, not the other way around.
mean,
We have good
they're-
counter initiation. You stay in the back. You wait till they initiate. You go. You roll in. You completely throw away off their initiation.
Oh, the towers did die though. Oh, we all 3 towers. Okay.
Yeah, but the only problem is we're all pretty much.
So do
dead
they.
except one. Yeah. We're
I
all
mean, they
free.
got that because they have tiny. They have poke now. They're gonna push a lot anyway.
Yep. We have Shadow Shot.
I am probably gonna
Control.
glyph this tiny hit.
Your middle tower
Oh no,
is
we don't have it.
attack.
That tower's gonna go down if you're
Yeah,
none of you
MKB.
gonna do anything.
If Slark gets butterfly and I don't have MKB, the game's over.
Stop them from hitting it, please. Maybe. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You're
that is
fine.
scary.
Just take out the Pugna ward.
I push Slark back. He's scared.
Really? He decrept the goddamn ward.
Slark went invis. Slark went invis. I heard him.
Oh, I
Yeah.
try to get you.
I like the effort.
I'm sorry. I wish I was better. I was not.
No, you. What were you gonna do?
oh, is that?
Oh no, I need to run away, not die.
Pugna?
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I can't do anything about this.
I'm also gonna die.
No, creep, you're supposed to kill it!
Honestly, I thought we were gonna have a much better follow up for that.
Nope.
Like that was a disaster. I think that's the end of the game.
I can't do anything because Pugna decreps. Sorry, Grimstroke throws silence on me and Pugna decreps and I die because I can't attack.
I think
or cast
BKB is
spells.
the item you need.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
What do I do right now? Because I don't know what to.
Throw a stun.
Screw it.
You might die to tiny, but you gotta try.
I mean, if you hold it for 20 seconds, I think I can push them back. Yeah, they're back off anyway. Just make sure you have a sentry. He tiny wants to jump on someone. He's got a shadow blade
Yeah,
Need
I
a
know.
blink.
and a blink as well. Yeah. We need sentries here.
Tiny's going
I
back to
want to
base.
put them down, but they're just like.
Also, put a sentry there or around the around the side areas because I think they dropped the ward here. Maybe.
I think their ward would be over here actually, but it's too late. I wouldn't waste time.
Fine, we got 3 sentries, don't we? Or we got more?
We do, but
Yeah, it's a game for BKBs, especially for OD, because that Pugna was gonna
I
wreck
have one.
you
It just
so
I
hard.
activated that and then
I know you have one, but Pugna's gonna wreck you all.
I activated it too early.
Oh god, that terrified. Well, not terrified me, but.
Are they rushing? Alright, they're pushing out top. Jungle's cleared, by the way, so be careful. There might be in this tiny around. There's a Grimstroke. I saw that. He's right there.
Where?
Top shrine. That's Grimstroke.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna try to throw up a
I
thing
will
on
scan
it.
the road.
Why am I
I
watching?
can't see it.
Trying to big my buyback over here. Next to impossible.
I'm also trying to farm my buyback. I'm 400 off. Oh, okay, so he's got blood tone. You might want to W me? Oh no.
I would love to.
W yourself? Oh, no,
I can't. Can't do anything.
just run in front of you. You got it. You got
I
it.
am. What?
That's annoying. He has this now.
I couldn't bash the darn tiny. Not once.
Did you get out?
You're not dying yet, Minglewood.
No, I was ulted, so I was gonna die no matter what
Oh,
eventually.
Melodic might kill Tiny. Melodic might kill Tiny.
It
Yep.
did.
Did,
Tiny
but I
kill.
died to Slark.
You might want to Astral on.
I can't. I keep getting triple ogre stunned.
Can anybody else buy back, or is it just me?
Nope, I was trying to get buyback.
I was trying as well.
I
And
bought
we-
back last
we got
Should I,
time.
destroyed top.
should I buy back and try to do anything, or?
Yeah? I don't know what you're gonna do though. Game's over.
Yup.
They counterpicked my troll, unfortunately.
They counterpicked me.
Pugna was the death knell for me. He's stopped multiple of my kills and got me killed.
Oh god. Pugna has God, he has a dig in 5.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
pointed that out as well.
Oh, yeah, well I got killed by it, otherwise I would have helped you with the Slark. I was gonna drop ward, but boom goes that dynamite.
What do we do with this? Oh, I stacked it. Alright. You didn't get silence one. I'm silent.
The nullifier's killing me.
The silence is killing me.
The nullifier's stopping for BKB.
He's running away.
What's he gonna say? I was ulting. What's he gonna do? I am
There's
buyback
going to be a
now.
very, very slim chance this happens.
Oh, how wonderful. Your middle tower is being torn to pieces.
I'm thinking I need a BKB myself, man. Stack. Bloodthorn is wrecking me.
Nullifier is the end of my life, as I know it.
Same.
Now I'm losing permanent agility from Slark when I die, so I'm actually getting weaker.
Lost 5 so far?
No, that's 5 temporary. You can never tell how much you've lost permanent.
Yeah.
Unless you did the math backwards or whatever.
I knew it! I fucking knew it! Get away from me!
That's close.
Too close to comfort.
Okay. Oh, that's warded now a little bit, so that should help a little.
Yeah, they knew I was there.
Oh, wow. They're all there. Oh, they just warded. Yeah, they're doing it. Unfortunate. Well, we knew they were coming at least now because of that, so. I mean, we already kind of knew it, so.
Your bottom barracks is no
Slark's on me.
I can't get in range to 4 staff.
I ulted.
Aegon's gonna kill me.
I got out, but barely.
I silenced him.
I can't
I
fight.
don't have any
for-
mana.
I'll try to make sure the ladies don't push him.
Oh, he's over there.
I'm still fighting.
killing spree. A double slaughter.
Oh, we got 3 kills.
Back.
Not yet
I'm screwed.
You must as well buy that kill. Because they're gonna push it anyway. 60 seconds on my pullback.
I screwed up timing. I should
They
have
won the bot Rex for
busted
the
earlier and
last
I would
Rex.
kill
anyway.
Tiny. I screwed up. Tiny lived because I'm an idiot.
We're gonna have to eat mega creeps here. Maybe even lose the ancient yet. This tiny Pugna.
I mean, I don't know. I I don't see a situation where we don't.
I mean, if I
lose
killed the
region.
poke now over there, I would have been fine. But I
My
couldn't kill
buyback is up in 5.
You're being chased, bro. You're dead. Root, please? Root? No root.
Ooh, bash. Root.
Root. There we go.
You can do it, Thor.
If I come back, I'll be able to be fine. I mean, I think we don't know. Send Pango. Oh, Pugna's still alive though. He can just pencil.
I'm risking the core because it's the only win condition we're gonna have if we're getting this. Still a buyback for all that's worth. I actually probably should have bought the that too. Whatever. MKB. Extra chance for a little bit of a bash lording. He is Aeon.
Oh, he had it a while. That's why I couldn't kill him. If I killed him, we would have won that fight quite easily.
Disgusting.
They're gonna wait for Roche probably.
I mean, I should be up.
I was just about to do that. I shredded Slark as you saw one of those fights, but the rest of them.
I mean, I think I shred him as well. It's just a question of I'd rather kill the Pugna more than the Slark.
Pugna's the problem.
Yeah. Because Pugna's causing problems to our backline and everything. Gonna clear this out quickly.
If we ever catch anyone solo,
I don't think
who
they'll be playing
who are you
solo.
referring to in particular, Wishy-Washy? You mean the was that the score at the start?
Cool, you wanna do me a favor and grab some more of the sentries? Throw down?
Yeah, I hear it.
Oh, okay.
Just because if I bomb all, I won't have buyback.
Enemy fire on your bottom barracks.
Top might need help. Somebody else go close in. Make sure they're there.
Bot lane.
I'm going.
There's one need to take right. Oh,
a misclick.
There's a tiny up here.
We got a couple of sentries, so we should be okay.
Can you try to blink and catch this Pugna maybe?
About to die though.
Next time he shows Shadow. I wanna break his Aeon disc when possible.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure they have a ward where I am, but I'll see.
Yeah, the ward's actually over around there.
Died out.
We need another sentry.
Can we save troll? No, he's dead.
Worst part, I have buyback, but I didn't accidentally, but I used BKB and
You use BKB though, yeah, that's gonna be painful.
I'll take it. Give me the tips. Give me the tips.
You do realize they had a sentry over there, right, friend? Up where you threw that ward. Cool.
Alright, tips.
Nope, I didn't. Oh well.
I can start this side if you want. Alright, one last down.
Alright, he's stunned for actually ever.
Losing ancient a little bit. Not too bad. That's good. I got it.
Ancient.
Don't worry about ancient. I have it. Yeah, it was not as bad as I thought it was. It's not like taking that much damage right now.
I'm still worried.
Go somewhere else.
Someone should push.
Wishy-Washy's right. Somebody stay back in base. We have to just shut a GG end. Make sure you have a TP.
I have a TB on me if necessary.
Should I stay back since I don't have wards?
Recall and courier so it gets my Vista Blade on it. But you don't have wards? Yeah, stay back. Well, Pango can
Alright,
probably do
everyone
solo.
else go.
Pango, do you think you can solo defends 2 lanes?
Maybe.
I think he can.
Alright, fine. Then come with me.
Slark's
Come
back
with me
up
if you
now.
want to live.
TP is on.
Oh,
You
no,
guys
it's
just
stupid
do whatever you need to do. I'll just
DD.
hold the pole here.
Oh,
Go.
they can be in trouble. If they don't have
They
buyback.
can buy back.
But they probably do have it.
This is mega creeps, okay. no, this is bad.
This is
the fortified.
Operation Save Troll.
Yep. Because you realize how fast it takes stuff. We can actually throw them.
Forget the Rex.
Yeah, forget the Rex.
Locks right here.
TP back, Shadow Shaman.
Go, TP before I...
Do you need me to TP?
Nope.
No, never mind.
Because I was just stopping Slot from doing
He has A
anything.
on this. Just kill him. Alright.
I ulted, so I don't have an option right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. I was in serious trouble.
Wow.
Thor, get OD out if you can.
I
Alright, that's probably GG, unfortunately. We tried. We got both tier 4s, but that's the best we could do. I'm sure they're gonna come and GG you guys.
Yep.
Oh, damn it.
Thor,
Auto
next-
pathing in trees.
Thor, next time you get over here, there's no way out. You should just try to TP.
Gotcha. I screwed up and
I'm
thought
out of
there was
mana,
a
by the
false
way. I
spot,
really
maybe.
need to regen.
I can
I can
mana
buy
you.
back. Do you need me to buy back?
Yeah.
Might as
Yes,
well.
yes. Very much
God,
yes.
Click the button, dumbass mouse.
Alright, you guys take a fort for a bit.
Here they come.
Throw wards up, throw wards up.
There's literally nothing we can do.
Wards now.
Your ancient is
You missed in all regards. Alright, Ancient's gonna fall after the fortify.
Oh.
That was unfortunate. Oh. I played really bad that game. Sorry about that.
Alright. I'll see you guys.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
get going too.
See it.
Have a good night.
So,
Ta-ta.
Absolution's still waiting. Who was next? Uncle Andy, thank you for your Prime subscription. I'm much appreciated. Welcome to the family officially. Who asked next? Washing Machine asked. I think he was next. Jackson at a game right now. Broseph was after. Daedrickson hasn't even asked still to this moment. Andy,
I'm
didn't ask.
I'm leaving now. Just so you know.
Well then, Andy, you want to join? You did just subscribe, so I'm feeling some love. So net worth wise, I had the most farm. Falcon was catching up. I was having a problem farming the late game. On their team, they had similar farm. They had a little bit more, but it wasn't dramatic. They just had a lot more than our supports. Our supports, like, you know, Thor, were ridiculously poor. Alright, there's a big line in front of you, Digixon, just so you know. Not a big line, a small line. There's a couple people, but it's certainly possible that they flake out at some point. Damage dealt. Me and Pango obviously did the most damage. OD just never really got the traction that he was hoping for. You know, and that's okay. It just, I know that Inferi kind of struggles with getting positioning in team fights, and that's something he knows he needs to work on, so I won't harp on that. Pogna did an unreasonable amount of damage. He was my main problem. Tiny just did a ton of damage to our support. Slark did not do that much. He never really came online, which I'm glad. Sport-wise, good split on their team. Our team spent notably more on items. I think we should have had more dust and stuff. I mean, we had a lot of sentries, but I don't know. It's okay. It's fine. Net worth-wise, who did I invite that's not coming? Absolution?
Yep.
He's killing me. He was here just briefly. Did he say he was playing a, No, he didn't say he was playing any turbo games. So who was after that? James then? Alright, Absolution's out. James is in. He asked next. Net worth-wise, I did not do super great top. We just had a small problem getting traction. Mid had a similar problem. Bottom did pretty good. I'm going to say bottom was a pass. I'll give that to you. Tiny got good farm top. Slack did not farm very well. I appreciate that a lot. You guys did the best in off-lane. Pugna got free farm mid, and that was our biggest problem.
I mean,
is that
to be
Pugna's
fair,
rotations were
Pango is
unreasonable.
pretty okay against Lock.
He
He
is.
can't do anything.
Our biggest problem was definitely mid. Pugna went crazy, and he was so relevant so quickly that we didn't have a lot of answers to what he had. And that was a huge problem for us. I would say the reason we lost is probably partially picks too. I wish I didn't have to pick 5th, but I misled you, Falcon. And we just weren't all ready. If I had picked the next phase, I probably would have picked Troll. Control's okay against Tiny, but not great. Suffers to Ogre without the BKB, which is just a really tough
Pugna is
game.
just a counter pick.
And Pugna I was gonna get counter picked anyway, Pugna, but it's just that's just a rough one. That sucks. You know what I mean? It sucks to be against Pugna in that case. OD's a little better, but still not great. Not being able to hit stinks. We just got counterpicked. I think the picks really hurt us desperately, and also our early game. I just really wish that we had I really wish that we had better team fights in the early to mid game, you know, with OD ganking and stuff. But Pugna was just so much more relevant, so it happens.
Yeah, because the thing is, Infer he kept dying to the Pugna ward. He died twice to the Pugna ward just casting his spells.
Right
So in the early game, that is basically.
Okay, I got some.
Yeah, OD's costs are massive early game, so they hurt him.
He
Really good.
doesn't have the health to sustain it. That's the thing, and he didn't have a BKB. So
You're lucky,
until
James.
then.
You almost didn't get into the game because Absolution should be before you, but he's eating dinner.
Oh, I know, I saw.
And Jack should be before you, but he's still in his turbo match or regular match, whatever.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm not
Daedrixion
saying
was literally like 3 minutes after you.
I just got off of work, jumped on the stream, see you were playing, was like, hey, can I join?
Hey, if you're on the stream and you want to play, by the way, you should say so on the stream. I
Oh,
almost
alright.
didn't let you play
Fine.
solely because you asked me personally in Steam, but I was like, whatever. Because
Oh, you
number
prefer
one, it
in
helps
Steam?
show
Alright.
people that you're allowed to just ask to join our party, which is nice for that reason, but also
Mhm.
keeps the chat just alive. I'm gonna grab a water. I will be here in case the game queues. I'm walking 10 feet over there. I won't get distracted with any cats. Promise.
You say that. But who wouldn't get distracted by cats?
Kitty, bitty, kitty, kitty.
Cats down here.
Alright, let's see. Let's see, do I still have my money on this, or did she buy something? No, she bought something.
I'm back.
Oh, hello, Doge. What you doing?
What are you drinking?
Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha.
Oh, I could have brought. Oh, I could have brought Dracus too. I forgot because I didn't see him inside Dota. I always forget. If you're like somebody's waiting to play and they're not in Dota, I always forget. Dracus actually had told me like an hour, over an hour ago that he was ready. Might be. Sorry, Dracus. I forgot.
Haha, I feel no pity.
I just forget sometimes
But-
because you're not in Dota and you're not always active in chat. Like you haven't said anything in chat for. No, you're all good. You haven't said anything in chat since since you took the call, basically. So it's kind of on you.
All on you. I'm not gonna take any blame.
All right.
Let's see.
So positioning wise, I know that Washing Machine is gonna take mid. I hope you're okay with the fact that your new name officially for everybody is gonna be Washing Machine.
That's fine.
So Washing Machine is gonna take
We now
mid.
dub the.
It's because his name's Wishy Washy on the end.
Your turn to ban.
I'm gonna probably play
Switch.
Lion. I've been really feeling him recently.
So mid Washing Machine, I say Flane.
5 seconds. Hurry,
Brosa Falcon
hurry.
can figure out how you offlane together, or obviously we can try lane. top,
Whichever
whatever.
Broseph is more comfortable with. I'll
Andy,
follow
you're my
him.
support.
Your pick.
He's Ancient 7. I
Oof.
guarantee that's the mid. That's fine.
You sure? I've been that guy
That's-
playing with people who are garbage, and I'm not mid.
Oh, I don't play mids. That's you can ask Charitabus.
10
That's like my
seconds to
last
pick.
position every time.
He's talking about this young LaFlame on their team, this ancient 7
5
guy.
seconds remain.
I
Gonna
need to see
get-
what he plays.
Gonna come down and trash us.
So, what items would you like to see me build on Witch Doctor?
That all depends on who we're against, my friend. If they have a Legion Commander, I'm wanting to build a Yules. If they have like a anti-mage, probably an Atos. You know, it all depends.
It seems like he's the carry player.
Oh yeah,
don't-
what's?
I don't think he's the mid. Which is
Let-
fine.
yeah, let's
profile.
snoop.
Let's see. He's got Zeus. He's got on his most successful, Tiny, Zeus, and what am I trying to think of that name?
Skyrath.
Skyrath.
Hard carry
yeah,
and support.
I'm looking at the rampages.
That's what I looked at too, yeah.
The mainly on carry heroes. He could be the mid, I don't know.
Although there's that Rubik.
Wait,
bit just to
Anti-Mage
make
didn't
me-
get banned, you say? No, it's Ursa.
No.
Ursa.
That's
No,
not
he
good.
is the mid. That's a carry.
I'm gonna pick next. I'm just letting the timer run down.
I know.
Just-
Ursa, Rubik, that's gonna be a rough lane.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know who's good against Ursa?
Only 10 seconds.
He is to an
Honestly.
extent.
Select a hero, please.
No, I don't like it.
The issue is if he starts doing better than you, he'll continue to do better than
Well,
you.
he
The
can't
thing
kill
is
me in
the-
ult.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He can't. Yeah, but if you can't kill him,
I'm half tempted to pick Wind Ranger
then
now.
he'll just
Only
keep
10
stacking on you,
seconds.
and then as soon as you're
I'm
ult
really
done,
half tempted.
he'll
I
kill
think
you.
I'm going to.
I think
5
wins alright.
seconds remain.
I mean, PL would do
Fine,
pretty
this
good
is
in
a
this
good
situation.
one. I'll just play a hero that's good.
And he did just get his nerfs, and he's more of an offlaner now with like a coddle. Oh my
He's-
god, with
he's
coddle,
fine.
he destroys
He's
all
totally
universe.
good in safe lane. You can't kill him. He's impossible to kill
Yeah.
as a safe lane
Yeah.
carry.
Oh no, that's why you take him
His
off.
nerfs hurt,
just,
hurt
um,
off lane, not safe lane.
So, Broseph, the chances are that they're going to lift you more than me, by the way.
Oh god, yeah, god yeah.
That's the mid.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Yeah. They're gonna engage on anyone. It'll be on me. So I'll have to concentrate.
Because
You
my-
can pick Storm.
Ursa might, if I pop Wind Run in time, Ursa's not gonna have a chance to hit
Are
me
you
at
a
all.
Storm player?
Yeah, if I get grabbed by Rubik, I'm gonna rely on you to stun Ursa.
I don't like it in this matchup, by the way.
Because I'm just thinking of characters who can last.
Question is, I need the right angle though to stun him.
Oh,
Yeah,
Magnus is rough.
I mean,
Oh,
even
it's only gonna be a half-second stun. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean even a half second stops it because it's only like a 1.7 second stun. I think when I'm up in the air.
Oh, Magnus, jeez.
Because I'll just save
10
the stun
seconds
for
to
after I get grabbed by Ursa. Like,
I'm
you
still
know,
thinking here, so
5
if you want to
seconds.
pick, you can.
Hurry!
yeah, that way I can get rid of this slow. Because he'll probably
Magnus
go.
is my only problem.
If they're smart, he'll get his slow level 2.
Yeah, if he gets his slow, I'm also in trouble, by the way, because if I don't time my Wind Run right, that goes me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll be there right next to you, stunning the Ursa at all times.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's most likely you, because my stun, I don't have a stun, proper one, that is.
Yeah, I know. So, even the half second stun will do something.
Wait, no, that can't be. That's a support. That's right. That cannot be. Oh, that's even worse, by the way, because if it's a tri-lane bot, jeez, that's a kill lane.
It won't. be,
That's
it
a
won't.
fucking kill lane.
Lift into stun from Lashrak into Ursa killing
Ursa,
you.
yeah.
That's
If
gonna
the-
be very hard for me to run away as well from.
If,
Yes, it will be.
If it
If
is
it-
a tri-lane, you should probably leave the Windrunner's solo bomb.
Yeah, if it's a tri-lane, you go top. Help out. Just crush the. What do you
Yeah,
call
will
it?
do.
Yeah, just
Be-
crush the Magnus. Just in.
The downside is that I won't have a lane, basically. So
You'll be one with the trees.
yeah,
You can
I
always just like jungle or something.
mean,
Oh,
Wind Ranger
decent.
jungle. I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
Wind Ranger jungle is gonna be pretty awful, and I'm half thinking I'm gonna have to take Wind Run at level 1, or else I'm gonna die.
So what exactly is the bug you're encountering?
I just fixed it, so I can't really say. But it's basically the map is incredibly condensed into one location. So when I click on the map, the only part I can view on the map is mid. It's a really weird bug.
Okay, we're on board.
Did you try reinstalling your
I haven't
entire
done it
game?
yet. But
You should reinstall press install your game.
yeah, I did before, but I need to like properly uninstall everything.
Alright, I think we're ready.
So am I gonna be harasser with, or if I go try, will I be harasser or witch doctor?
Oh yeah, this is totally in the bag.
Our
Yeah,
Doctor's
slash
better
support.
at harass.
Oh, Ursa DC now too? What?
Why is
It's,
everyone easy?
It's a lash
Oh.
support, so it's not a tri-lane bot.
No, it's not a tri. It might be a tri-lane bot. It might be,
It-
but
it
it's a massive kill lane though if they do tri-lane.
It won't be because Lash has a ward and so does Riven. So
They can
Although-
both
Yeah,
be
so they-
supports.
Yeah,
I mean,
Ursa,
should we hard
Ursa
try
and
lane
Lashrak.
ourselves? Because we can also get a really easy kill lane if I try a top.
I don't think I need you to get kills. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So
we
only if
don't.
you're not providing benefit to bottom, because then you might as
Yeah.
well come top, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not a problem. I mean,
but
if it's a
you can at
dual
least
lane, that's
provide
fine.
some
because-
benefit or some safety net for Wind Ranger, I'm gonna be honest. Like, unless unless my support throws the lane, and I always play with Cool. He usually does quite well. But unless he throws my lane for me by feeding the enemies repeatedly, which has happened like with techies twice now, I don't usually lose lane.
Challenge
baby.
accepted.
All right, Uncle Andy. So help me, if you feed them incessantly, I will not be happy, and I might call
It
you
is
cool in
Magnus.
anger.
Just beware if you get Lash stunned and then skewered back into tower. It will kill
Actually,
you.
I come to think of it, Magnus Rubik might be a thing, maybe, but it has to be a trial lane bot. There's no way it's not a trial lane bot. It's too good.
No, it's not.
It's just
It's
too
cool. I got
Yeah.
3 mangoes. I'm practically invincible.
It's most like, I mean, Rubik.
I also have 3 mangoes.
Look at that. That's synergy.
Be really sick.
I picked it 4 times. I lied to you. It's 3 though. You only have 1 mango, you liar.
good.
I will need the courier on rune spawning.
Yes. Yes.
So can we just have pause with them now? Not that I'm impatient, but it's been a long time.
Back to killing each other.
You will know.
Welcome back. What's with the
I
welcome
can
back for?
assign you to dust.
Is that true?
Yep. So, anyone tip for a tip?
Yes. I'll take you
how
up on
do
that
we wanna
offer
do
if you
this?
tip me first.
No. You tip me first.
Once again, video
Fine.
games.
Armageddon comes.
I was gonna screw you. I had the same reservations about you not tipping me back.
In battle.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Emble on.
I've got 2 left if you want to carry on.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yes.
Alright, okay. It's on cooldown though.
Your ancient is being attacked. Sorry. Just warming up, I imagine.
All the typos there definitely makes me think that was like an official Valve tip thing. Hey, you know the pigs are actually technically negative and they hurt your match?
Just
Would you
spam them on high ground, you know?
Would you like to
They'll
hear
get you
why?
fast.
Why?
You cannot place a pig until you've taken your first skill. So by placing a pig, the enemy team knows you've already committed to a skill.
Oh, that's interesting.
I mean,
Right?
it also reveals smokes as well, just so you know.
So think
Not
about.
reveals it, but if you hit it around, people they know that you smoke if you don't
That's
see
fair.
you hitting it.
But never thought about that, did you, washing machine? Right?
Don't block the first creep, broster. Just block the second one onwards if you can. Ah, well. The reason why I don't like blocking often these days is if they block, it's gonna push
Oh,
me
it's a
off
magnet. What the hell? Okay, it might be a carry Marana and
a roaming
off laner,
Marana.
so-
Yeah, Roman.
No. This is interesting. I've never seen this before. Well, I have,
It
but
is a
Come on
roaming.
off
it's
lane.
uncommon.
Ahead, Armageddon.
This is very uncommon.
Gallop. Leap ahead. Taste my country.
You need to hit the crap out of Marana if possible, dude. Leshrac is not a priority.
Alright.
Hence
This is some interesting lane.
Nice.
by drought and blade. horseman.
Where's Ursa then? Oh, he's
Bot
bot.
lane. Yeah, safe lane.
Yeah, okay. We're on top. We're on a safe lane. We're on our off lane, sorry.
Well, she's
There's
gonna
gonna be a
roaming
roaming
soon.
Morana who's currently
Yeah,
not playing.
she's gonna be roaming soon.
Yeah, she'll roam mid. I'm not too worried, but...
When you get hit with an arrow and go, no! I'm
Yeah,
going to repeat that
I'll
to you that you're not too worried
just,
about Morana.
just keep an eye on whether or not she's left or not.
I will try my best. Excuse me. She's out of regen. So any damage done to Morana is good damage now. The fact that that wasn't a crit makes me so angry because the crit was ready. She actually won't die, but she'll be crippled. Morana's gonna be missing in a second, but she has no health to gang.
It's fine. I can still see her though.
You can actually try to Sunstrike her in. Oh, you are Evoker, okay. I thought you were. I don't know why I wasn't sure, but... Oh, she got salved by the stupid Leshrac, that's what it was. Sure. Andy, ready for round 2?
Not really. I'm low on mana. I can
Okay.
give you. I can give
That's
you a
fine.
stun.
No, that's good. I don't have to. I'm fine. As you see, I've used 0 tangos.
This is a very passive lane comparatively in bot lane, by the way.
I'm Chaos Knight. I'm ready to rumble always. That's why Chaos Knight safe lane is strong.
Tell me if you are going to engage. I'll
Fine.
sponsor it.
Okay, I'll let you know. Missing. Morana.
I mean, I'll pop a
Alright.
mango if I need to.
Missing Morana. Missing Morana.
Yeah, I hear.
I'm gonna keep saying it so that you can't blame me later.
I am literally watching out for all the arrows though.
There's high base damage and I do, that's alright.
She is back.
Yeah, let's see.
Andy, you should try to initiate if possible.
Okay,
I'm watching.
here we go.
I'm watching. Currently missing all my last
I don't want
hits,
to throw
but I'm
my
watching.
stun, just because of the fact that it's going to be hard for me to land it.
Magnus is missing.
Yeah, he's right here.
She did. Nice job. Let's try
You
for
still?
good measure.
Oh, you're dead.
Magnus is missing, by the way.
No, Magnus had a haste rune, he came bot.
What? Oh, sorry.
At least we got first blood top.
Yes. He's just giving me a free lane, which is really good.
Gas Knight already has tower treads. Gas Knight's happy.
He's still missing, by the way. Oh, he's back.
My favorite thing about power treads is tread switching to throw a stun. It's wonderful. No thanks.
Do you want to stun? I gotta.
Nice job. Yeah, the best thing about this too is I literally still haven't used a tango.
Oh, bounty runes, shit.
Because
I
it's like
think,
literally
I think Rubik's
impossible
bot out, let's be careful
for
by the
Gas
way.
Knight to die. No thanks.
Oh, he hasn't. Okay. We got one at least.
Andy, if you do need a tango, let me know.
Okay, yeah.
I have 6, like I said. I wish I hadn't bought 6. I wish I had bought another mango instead.
You have 3 to start with.
Gonna get that one.
Top tower under siege.
Who people think they are?
I'll take that tango now.
We'll ride the horseman. Death shall follow.
That's annoying.
Cancel their clarity.
Somehow got that last hit even with the damage reduction.
Let me know if you need a sunstrike. Just give me like second.
Okay.
You could probably. I don't know. Magnus is missing. You're just careful. I have no idea where he's at. He could be bomb. No, he's back.
We say no.
Right. I was gonna say he'd probably go top at this point.
Oh, he just RP'd me. Fuck.
Oh,
Should be okay.
Leshrac has the infused raindrops. The item I forget exists all the time.
Alright. No, he's so low. He fairy fight out of that. I would have got him otherwise. I'm dead, by the way.
She has south, by the way, Andy, so she's probably in south.
Taking damage.
We're not going to be able to contest the stuff farming anyway, but we're just trading assets.
If you have another Ursa's missing still.
No, he was bot. He was bot for a second.
There we go. My
Magnus is missing. But he used RP though, so...
I'm good, dude. Don't waste your... I really wouldn't take Loot Restoration lane, by the way. I think this is actually really crappy early game ability. Remember I told you that last time? It just doesn't do enough. It costs too much mana. And you gave up a level of Maledict for it. Maledict is so strong.
You could probably go on the Lashrak if you wanted. I got Sunstrike. What?
This time that must have minimum. 3.
Yeah,
Could have used a missing on Rubik from bottom, guys.
Sorry.
That would not have been cheated.
He's been pulling. That's why we don't realize he moved up.
You guys probably should have a ward then.
Did just did a little while ago.
I think you should feel free to TP if you need to, by the way, Lion.
Yeah,
It was not really gonna benefit me.
I know, not now, but you know. If you need to help other lanes.
In fact, soon enough, I'm gonna kick Andy loose.
I know. If you need to TP another lane to help, yeah, go ahead.
Ursa's probably in the jungle at this point.
Yeah, he without the Rubik, he's not gonna keep.
Mag is missing. Oh, he's coming back. He's just jungling. That's something to do with it as well.
Well, so is the what do you call Ursa? So what they're probably doing is empowering the Ursa, and they're just jungling.
Alright, I'm gonna block this big camp here.
1 minute to bounties.
He's got treads, which is a problem.
Alright, block the big camp.
Oh, Rubik's mid. Fuck.
Okay.
I should be alright. I should be fine.
Alright.
Yeah, I cancelled it. A little too quick, but I cancelled it. They're gonna go bot rune.
Lashrak's here.
Careful, they round you bottom. Just careful.
Just
40,
get ours.
40 seconds. Bounty runes.
Yeah, but Lashrak as well is here.
Missing Lashrak.
No, he's here. He's
I am reiterating.
As well.
Just in case.
Do you wanna get this Marana?
Oh, let's bot then.
Alright, we got 2 bot. No side on Rubik, but Rubik's in the area.
Still missing Lash.
Mag is missing as well.
Still missing Lash. Marana's still top.
He's still here. Lash is still here.
Do you want to stun the Ursa? If you stun him, I can.
No.
I got some. Oh, you don't have finger.
No, unfortunately. He's charging care.
Thanks, Andy.
Oh, there's
Just
a lot
try-
going over here.
He wants to RP me.
Yeah, just careful, dude.
I'm getting none.
Careful. Be ready to TP bottom if needed, Andy.
Fine. Just forward him here.
sure.
Forward him. Yeah, no, not now. I'm okay.
If you use raindrops on Marana?
We traded the runes at least.
If you're stunned.
Yeah, it's 4. Jesus.
Every time my stun's off cooldown, I'm just gonna blow Marana's if you use raindrops.
Rubik and Lashrak missing, by the way. Heads up.
Down 2 charges.
Yeah. I can rotate mid here in a moment.
Go for it.
Probably got a ward on you, so.
He's got RP still, by the way, so heads up on that.
Rubik's in mid. I'll be there in a second.
1 more charge on our infused raindrops.
Just need a little bit more XP for 6.
Can you wait till like... Does this Marana know?
She hasn't used raindrops. They're gone now, I think.
The whole posse has rotated top.
Yeah, don't worry.
Infused raindrops are destroyed.
Rag RP'd me. He's not getting anything out of it, so I don't know why he's doing this.
That will hurt.
You have 6 now, Andy?
Just try and run if you can.
You might be able to
Have
kill
some
Rubik
mana.
and Derek. I guess it might be hard.
I wouldn't go back in. He can just jump in.
He doesn't have blink though.
I'd honestly just wait it out. I wouldn't bother.
I got Tranks activated right now.
Can you wait till I'm alive? Maybe. Hold on.
Yeah, that's fine.
They have a war here, obviously.
Don't worry, I was fine. He wasn't gonna be able to get me because I could hex him mid-run.
Rubik has my
so
stun, level
still
4.
here.
So,
Level
Let's
3,
try
I'm
a
sorry.
ton of Midas.
Oh, he meant Midas? Alright. That doesn't really help his early game much.
It's better.
He's gonna get a lot of farm.
There's 3 top. They might go shrine or something.
Need help, need help.
If you need a TP.
Top.
Alright, TP.
I'm dead. Doesn't matter.
Alright, never mind. Cancel that.
Good try, Andy.
Take away your showing now. For me to do something that was stupid.
I'm at least
Rubik on
resting
one
there and
stun.
stuff.
Your top tower is under attack.
Alright, I'm losing all my early game momentum.
Alright, I'll be rotating top then.
Middle tower is fallen. Top tower under siege.
I'm not even sure I can go back top. Not as it is anyway. Oh, Blush actually leaving. Rubik's leaving.
What's up, Mitch?
Kill Marana quickly.
I'm gonna
See
take
a lot of people dead.
That's stupid of me.
Your top tower is fallen.
That'll be enough.
Got it. Just got finger from that.
Ursa's missing, by the way.
Yeah, he TP'd mid. I don't know where he's gone.
Probably walking towards me. Yeah, Rubik's here. Rubik is here. Probably Ursa, I'm not sure.
Yeah, probably. Or he's jungle or next to you.
I brought the bot tower to like 1/3 health.
Marana's here.
She just used an arrow, by the way. Oh, for the camp, she's jungling.
Should we try to rotate on her? I got finger.
Oh, you got a 4 seconds done?
You said that, you got my son.
I'm fine. I got out
Pull her
there.
in. Can you pull her?
Not very far. My range is literally like 2 feet.
Alright, they got a few people here.
I don't know where she went. I got
Oh,
her.
she hopped. Alright, she ulted. And I'm dead.
Bye, friends.
Twice.
Yeah, too late. I exploded from, Leshrac.
I don't know
I
why
didn't
you
realize
guys
she
dove
hopped
into the
to
tree
stun.
line. That is not smart.
No, I was looking for
I can
Oh,
dive
God.
into the tree line.
I'm dead.
The moment I realized she was in the trees, I realized there was
Mirana used the ulti. You should have said something, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, it's over.
Sorry.
I know, but she used it to kill
I thought
me.
you were watching when there's a giant fight top, but
No, I wasn't. I
I
was
should've
trying
said
to
so.
stay alive. Oh, that's what I was from the bot lane.
Yeah. That was my bad. I didn't realize.
wasn't
she
Magnus
hopped.
still mid? Who'd you die to then?
Well, your CK stun. Rubik was in this.
Was it Rubik top? Oh no, it was only 2.
Bot. He was a bot.
Now he's mid.
Taking damage.
We could probably go around again. No, sorry.
Andy, what are you doing?
They're going mid. They're going mid.
They're going for runes.
Every coin helps.
Things Ursa's got this.
Oh, he's fast.
Yeah, Ursa's got this.
solo.
Mid tower taking damage.
Giddy up.
He missed.
Rubik's coming top as well.
Hit it with
as-
Maledict, right?
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can't TP top, just so you know. So I'm just gonna see if I can push this.
I'm dead again. God, man.
Magnus
Alex
damage.
got her.
I'll set you
Where's
bouncing
this,
on
other guy?
Armageddons from other planes.
He didn't TP back.
Oy vey.
Oh, shoot. With your bow.
I need a way of being able to deal with Leshrac. Force staff?
Get ready to TP the shrine, guys? I don't know why they're coming for me. I don't think they can win, to be honest with you, but...
I got bot tower, by the way.
Nice, I think they're coming for you though. Just careful.
I'm backing up.
DD, Rubik's about to get it. Are you defending it?
No match.
Ursa's got a Morbid Mask.
Careful a courier in the shop, by the way. Oh, I don't have axe. for
Midas
this.
on
I
Marana?
killer if I had axe.
Midas? Oh. What's this Midas gaming?
bad. Midas got nerfed.
Nope, not according to the pros, so they're following it.
Yeah, when? It just got nerfed. Have there been any real
Yeah,
pro
but
games?
pro games have been happening this week.
Careful.
Alright, they're all
And
there.
they've been picked up almost all heroes, and then they're just fucking following blindly.
Are you kidding me? How are they invisible for this long?
Your desolation and the world's are one.
And I got grabbed. I tried to run out of it, but it was too late.
I was gonna say, when I get grabbed here and I'm gonna die, just back up.
Ursa's in the rush pit, by the way. I'll repeat that again, Ursa's in the rush pit.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
I've lost a lot of my early game stuff.
You have to like. Oh, you don't have TP, do you? You might. No, you might have been able to tango out of there, but still would have had that delay. This early game's killing us.
My lane went phenomenal. I don't know. Things just suddenly went wrong. Everybody just came top, and everybody's been ganking the jungle. At least we do have the. I do like how we have these 2 towers. That's cool. I can appreciate that. It's worth some money, but that's why my farm apparently is still keeping up with projections. But
Alright, I'm picking up some wards and sentries now, just to stop stuff like that. I saw them take it mid. I could have sworn like the duration would have been long gone by then, but guess not.
let them take what?
The ult. I called it like a little while ago, but I got distracted.
I didn't even see it.
We'll ride the horseman.
Mirana's still missing. No, she's coming top. I want to try and kill her.
Armageddon.
There we go. Got her. Nice. Wish I was there. Would have got that finger in.
Oh, crud.
At least this stops a farm for a bit.
Giddy up.
Still pushing out bot lane. I can TP if you need me to.
Ursa's probably mid too, yeah.
Yeah, so was mid.
They're all getting mid. They're all mid.
If you want to fight, let me know. I'll TP in.
Rubik's gonna ward. He just put a ward there.
I'll keep pressuring bot then in the meantime.
There's someone top.
Ursa got Sling Dagger, by the way. Just a heads up. Ursa has Sling Dagger.
And also has a virus. Wow. The
And
greens
a
didn't
Morbid
cost
Mask.
them. They're weaker than they should be at this point. Because Midases don't pay off quickly.
He just got it on him. So. He tried blinking and killing me, but he couldn't.
Yeah, because he should have another item.
I mean, you can't use it very hard for it, that's what the keep.
That won't keep. I actually thought he was going to use that though.
What a mistake that would have been.
He's down. We can kill him again. If you got people here. Ah, no. He back up. He banged this ball back anyway as well, so.
Yeah, he's really mad.
Oh, they're chasing.
Just careful, just get out. They got Moonlight Shadow up.
Yeah, they just
Nice.
went on me top. I literally went to TP bottom, and somehow Mirana saw me. Probably a ward, whatever, maybe coincidence. And I thought I thought 4 were bottom, so it's just Mirana. So I'm like, okay, if she cancels it, no big deal. But Lester's there too, so they killed me.
Oh, it's a thing.
Oh, coming.
No, just leave it.
No, watch the RP. Watch for the RP.
Yeah.
They're gonna take top.
It's gonna negate most of the damage.
Just, I can force her here or away.
You okay there, Lion? Watch the arrow.
Oh my god, that was close.
Yeah, that was a little bit too close for comfort there.
Oh, I'm gonna die here. He has no reveal.
No Aegis, by the way.
Until I get a BKB, I can't fight around Lestrak. And Lestrak's always the one going for me.
Yeah, Lestrak is a really good counter to CK.
You really need to come online too, Falcon.
I'll try.
Try to do it.
I mean, I technically can, and I've been okay in terms of farm.
I just mean you have 0 kills. You've had very little game impact in the way of fights.
Oh,
You're 0, 1,
actually
1.
technically 1 kill, but the Aegis was one of them.
Okay, fair. I'm just saying. You need that game back.
More than happy to. It's just that you let me know when and where. I will help you out.
Yeah, but you shouldn't. So I'm trying to farm. I will fight if I'm around. But
And
you
there's
should
plenty
be...
of farm bot lane.
No, I know. I'm saying you
Yeah.
should be somewhat self-sufficient in getting kills with a support. You don't need me to get kills. You're Wind Ranger.
Well, here's the thing. I've been always bot, and I did pressure the tier 2.
More bot.
Rubik's bomb. Coming.
Rubik
He's got
bomb.
wards.
I'm on my way. On my way.
They've got wards everywhere. Though. Just
Yeah, just be careful then.
He had 2-1 on him. Go check his inventory.
The thing is, what I'm worried about is a
on.
madness RP. I'm coming.
People send us people here that
Rubik.
come on. I'm
There
in the
is
spot where
Rubik.
I'm missing farm now. And missing any
There is
opportunity to
Rubik.
fight.
He hasn't placed any wards yet. They pop on Light Shadow. Have we got section?
Dust.
Got him.
Don't tell me none of our supports have dust.
Oh, I am gonna die.
Alright.
Oh no, RP.
Oh god, the splash damage. This is the most I can do keeping them slow, just saying.
Ah, fuck. The RP was the one.
I just TP'd out. We don't have dust for Give it a shadow.
Goodbye, process. Think you're dead there.
Oh, probably.
Quite a spree.
So, who died? Me, 3 of us died only, right? Invoker didn't die. Okay. That RP was painful, and we do need dust because they are in the round all the time.
Yeah, we would have an
I've got
amazing
one.
fight. I would have ulted and everything, but there was no reason to ult because they're on this
Got the Rubik though. Don't worry. Nice.
Careful. You might want to just go on him. I think.
No, that's Ursa. It might blink. With blink.
No, unless Shrek kills me by himself without BKB, I'll just die.
Someone take middle, take bot.
And my ult, they just die just as fast. It doesn't matter. Need detection on you, Lion.
Just kidding.
What's happening? On my way. Good kill.
Jesus Christ. I think they have detection on me. That fate ball hit me.
Yeah, the sentry in mid.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, bounty runes were not in position for them, are we?
Chaotic path.
I don't really want to fight because he's meant to good. Yeah.
Oh, I would have killed
No,
those,
no,
but
no,
there's
no.
no one there. Oh, I'm dead.
Mega kill.
Got a little greedy for it.
Arrow. Freaking arrow. Didn't see the arrow coming.
BKB.
I almost had that.
Could have TP's help for this bounty.
Meet in battle.
I don't think they're taking their bounty, maybe they might have.
No,
Ursa's mid.
I'm not gonna chance it, honestly.
He's level 17, he has MKB, he went MKB for me.
They're gonna
Wow.
come up.
He's not happy with me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we shouldn't be going in like that. That's just chain feeding, one by one.
Yeah, they're gonna hold up there.
Now I was gonna go mid, and then I saw we had a bunch of people missing, so I was like, oh, it's not worth it. We're gonna die.
That was not worth a 45, I'll be honest.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I'd
We
really
don't have
rather
the
us
num-
not
we don't have
fortify
the
for
numbers
tier
to
twos.
defend this. We should really not fortify that.
Your middle tower has been
Well, they're gonna
destroyed.
go high ground anyway.
And he
Yeah,
basically
well, I'd
went.
rather save the fortify for the high ground.
I guess.
Now with less track,
No, we
even,
don't.
even if he dies, his diabolic edict keeps going off.
The arrow hit. Oh, we should take Roche off the back of this, honestly. It's not even up.
Probably not up.
Yeah, you should be thanking me I had Duster.
They're still under tower, that's why I pulled them into the tower range.
Yeah, no, I know.
Because I didn't trust anybody to have Duster.
Well, at least you should trust me then. Come
Well, I
on.
appreciate you.
Oh, they used Moonlight Shadow, they used RP.
You were lucky I came in
Roche
and used a BKB, my 10-second BKB to tear him up.
Just start it. So. I can tank with my, I can tank with these.
Andy, back up with it.
That Aegis is mine.
Yep.
Go for it. I'll just break his,
I will have X.
Let me tank it. It's like a cross. Oh, there's cheese as well.
I didn't mean to, cheese.
And drop the Aegis, yeah, both.
I have level 3 ult. I have BKB up.
Oh, yo, Chaos Knight.
Oh, yeah. Where
You
is
can grab
that?
that.
Top?
I think they have a ward there. I honestly think they have a ward there.
Dun, da, da, da.
They do. They
Let's
just
go.
rewarded up there.
I've got X.
Yeah,
Let's
only the
push tier 2.
sentry part.
Push tier 2.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yep, there's a ward right here. What's up?
Us just pushing bot.
Bottom tower is under attack.
We can push their tier 3s.
Oh, he just blinked. He just blinked. He's gonna TP back. I'm just gonna stay on the back line. Can we just go Rax? Or...
Yeah, I have ult.
Yeah, you have Aegis as well. Don't be afraid to die as well.
Just watch out for the RPs. Don't everyone group, especially Andy and Lion. Don't group. If they stun, if they RPS, stun the Magnus immediately so he doesn't push us back. Magnus, by the way, please don't group.
Yeah, everybody stay away from me. I do not want to get caught with everybody else.
Just gonna play right side Rax. We can't chain Rax because we took no tier 2s, so we should back after this. Let's just back.
Alright, back up.
Just TP out and go farm. I would say more Rax, but we can't do it.
I'm probably gonna go get BKB next, by the way.
Yeah, we may get BKB as well.
I'm probably gonna get a blood on this game.
Should not go Hex this game.
Runes, guys.
Oh, yep.
The beaten path.
Every coin helps.
Oh, it's still here.
Have Manta.
Shove a buff. Yeah, Magnus is top, careful. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, I saw him. I'm just got the rune, got out.
Alright, next, I guess. I'm fed, guys. Let's just take their other towers and be done with it.
I'm trying to take top.
I am ready.
They're gonna de-wall this. That's fine. Yeah, he's just de-walled. Run a haste, careful.
Yeah, Ursa's right here still, I think.
Yeah,
he can't kill me.
Try and kill. Do mention if they Moonlight Shadow.
Moonlight Shadow,
yeah,
right now.
Yeah. Get back, everyone. Like, run here and down here.
That's Marana. Oh god,
Yeah.
oh, that hit me.
Kinda giving away we have a ward, but...
Are we killing him?
Just...
On my way.
Got him. Okay, you're gonna steal the kill with that one right click, whichever.
Let's get top tower, let's kill one only.
Yeah,
Ursa's bot lane, I'll stop them. In fact, I might kill the Magnus if he's still safe.
I can always,
didn't get a hit on him, unfortunately.
They have MKB on us, so
Oh yeah, for me, I've been reading that quite a few times. Unfortunately for him, I'm still faster than he is.
Let's see if they notice.
The chaotic path.
this is gonna kill him eventually.
Falling back to 2P.
Careful his mag or two. I'll save you if he does. Sorry.
What bad timing on the alacrity.
Oh yeah, sorry. If he does blink up EU, I can just tornado straight away.
I mean, we just took
Just
a
tornado.
tier 1 and 2 tier 2s in the last minute, so kind of terrible for us. I still have ult.
Oh, I'm on my way.
Bit by us.
Trying to stop Magnus from initiating.
They have a ward here, by the way.
Magnus dead.
Yes, that kills us.
There's his next if I can see him. So fast. Oh, Bayersa. Of course, they just popped mid-fight, by the way. Can I note that?
Fine. They have a ward up here, by the way. Hits up on that.
Just throwing out that obnoxiousness that just
I
happened.
got it. Got it.
Well,
They
I'll
have
just
cheese.
mega them, I think. Try mega them if we can.
Yep, let's do it.
Watch for the RP. Did he use RP yet?
I killed him.
I don't
So,
even
I don't
know.
think so. I killed
He
him
stole your
before I
stun, by
had
the way. CK stole your. Rubik stole your stun.
Yeah.
Mana boots. Here we go.
As usual, CK is so... It's just such,
Oh, I'm
such,
just ready
such a
to
good
kill
hard
this
carry.
I'll try and cancel his blink, don't worry. Just keep going.
I had BKB in 3.
He's in the tree lines, yeah.
Fine. I'll take bot then.
Just mega them if we can.
I'll thank for you. Back up for a second. Or throw aggro to me.
That's fine. I'll go through cover. You're alright.
Oh, Marana. You silly goose. Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. I had cheese, darn it, I just couldn't activate it.
I'm backing out, by the way.
And Brosa's
Yeah,
back here. Full health, full mana, not helping.
Eyeball back.
I said Brosa, not you.
Goodbye. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Don't feed the Ursa. Run away.
Run. Process dead. Process dead. Leave him. Leave him. It's not worth. Run.
Blink.
Every
You
man
got-
for himself.
Blink. 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 Jesus Christ.
They're currently getting tier forward.
Oh yeah.
Wait, wait.
I'm not
I
even
can
worried.
be in the feed too. Hold on.
Distraction.
I didn't have BKB there. If I had BKB there, I would have been much better off. So
Why are
much
you yelling
heavy damage
Afro,
on the
Thor?
ledge.
What's wrong with you? Leave poor Afro alone.
What about Afro?
I don't know, Thor just yelled Afro in the chat.
What for?
I don't know, he didn't explain, he just yelled Afro.
Oh, that's a BKB score down to 8 seconds. She has no TP though.
They might go take a Roshan, yeah.
If it's up, that is. You just sunstrike it, it'll be fine.
No, I'm checking with the Forge. It's
Yeah,
not
it's not up. It's not up.
Look at this effect, look how bad this effect looks. The lab on the back, right?
I mean, it's all models, textures, and all that.
God, this top wave.
Devoker, just take the dang cheese. I don't even want it anymore.
Sure.
Emble on.
You could probably use them more than I could.
I need space for my Reaver.
Does anyone else want it? I don't
I
want
can
it.
take it if you want me to.
Actually, I need to place my whole heart, because I'm about to have a whole heart.
Wait, you will
I could-
win.
I could bait somebody out mid if you guys are ready for a fight.
I mean, there's
And blade.
I'm pushing out bot lane anyway. That's the only lane to
Rubik's
push.
here.
You guys
Here
are
they
fighting.
come mid.
Yeah, you're fighting alone.
Yeah. Forget that.
I'm on my way.
I mean, I'm here and Miz next to them.
Yep. Coming. Do you guys have freaking dust and everything? Just in case.
They know we're mid.
That might steal it. Apologies.
It's fine. I didn't finish it in time. He would have had the chance to lift.
I don't think so because of turn speed, but yeah, sorry.
Hey, he's dead. I'm glad. My invis rune turned
I can
profit.
push. I'm gonna push bot.
We should honestly fight.
I do
and just
not
let
want
the
to
wind
ult
rack them.
until this heart hits me. Clear?
We should honestly just we should fight and just let the wind racks and just only us fight. If that makes any sense.
Rubik has my star again.
We got. Oh no.
Oh, I got off heat on the back of that. We got megas. Let's try and get out if you can.
Well, couldn't get a use to cheese because RP was so long.
Try and get out if you can.
Sending the courier back. I might throw the courier. Don't worry about it.
I blame whoever was standing next to me. So we talked about this. I was hitting a racks. Somehow 4 of us got caught in RP at the racks.
By the way, I was standing here. I don't know how I got caught.
So I note real quick. Ranged hero, ranged hero, ranged hero, ranged hero.
Buy a certain Mirana. I think you might need to buy back on someone.
I don't have buyback.
Probably. I know only Witch Doctor and Lion do.
I can.
They'll be okay. They'll be back so quick.
I mean, just a Witch Doctor buying back isn't gonna scare her.
That's fine.
No. This is worrying. They're just gonna throw in if we're not careful. They're really gonna just throw in if we're not careful.
Yeah, just play careful. They have 2 blinks, 3 blinks on those heroes. So just chill
boy.
it back, protect each other. Back up, back up. You're not Witch Doctor. Wait for Witch Doctor.
Don't buy Blink on Lion.
Why are
Save
you
for
over
the
here?
buyback.
Go over here.
Just in case you die. Just in case you die, don't buy a Blink. Okay, never mind.
Let us see what they do. Let's see what they do. They're not gonna push anymore.
Broseph, why were you not
They
listening
will
to
do.
him?
They will
No.
do.
Broseph, this is not the time to make big purchases. This is the time for buyback. Why did you buy a Blink Dagger?
Yeah, just stun them. Just keep them occupied.
That's not that bad. If he dies for this, it's actually kind of worth it. Because without Rubik,
my
they
way,
have
on
no
my way.
CC.
That's fine. And they're being mega, but it's
We're not
difficult
gonna get
to
mega.
drink the best.
We have a tier 2.
I mean, they're mega. That's my point. I'm back in 16. Cast Knight's back.
Good stun. I don't know if
That's
Broseph
really
muted or not,
nice.
but he's not answering.
That's game winning right there.
I knew this had invis.
That's yeah. We'll play.
I do what I can.
I'll defend bomb.
I'm gonna let this creep hit the tower. I want to see if Mirana is that greedy. I feel like the answer is yes.
Yo, they bought back, right? So we should be pushing this.
I mean, I could just cataclysm to answer your question.
What just happened? Did I hit my thing again? I did.
Oh yeah, she's back.
They bought back, so we should actually.
Alright,
try
down
to do
mid.
something.
I'm coming.
She left. She left. She's gone back.
Roche.
Roche is up. Sure.
Runs
Quickly
by the way.
check. What's up?
Yeah. Ooh, can I get refresher?
Yep,
No,
go
I
I,
just
ahead.
want the agents. That's all I want.
Yep, go for it.
I just want refresher. For cataclysm purposes. I'll just double cataclysm as soon as they jump. Use their lines. Alright.
I guess I'll pick up the cheese then, or got 2 cheeses. Oh god.
Oh my god! I've never seen this.
I've seen 2
Well, I
G's.
have. Well, I've seen.
I stole yours. Weren't you the one who left it at the shop and just didn't use it?
Yeah.
Right, just a heads up. I might not be able to hold cheese anymore. I mean, not cheese. Dust anymore.
I'm so close to 25.
I just want him to force something.
I'm going
Anyone
to
with detection, please?
go over here.
No, he blinks. I think he blinks. As long as you
Alright,
just
standing as far back as possible. Just a heads up on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Using my illusions to force the stay away from me. Nobody stay anywhere near me. Away. I am quite self-sufficient. I have a BKB and everything. And if they waste a bunch of abilities to get me out of position, that's okay.
Oh, I'm just keeping them way back.
Yeah, I'm just actually just gonna take this.
And I'm taking it from this side.
Oh, I got arrowed, but I used Ghost Wave.
They made that easy.
They were maggot though, so.
Yeah. Alright, that was our last game for everybody's knowledge.
That was mine as well, anyway, so.
Oh, okay.
Net worth wise, I was pretty rich considering, you know, how long the game was. I wasn't unreasonably so. We had good money on everybody, basically. On their team, their most money was on Ursa because of the Midas. And Mirana was kind of catching up because of her Midas, but the game didn't last long enough for the Midas to be unreasonably productive. It did gain the money, for sure, at this point in the game. But the reason they lost is because of the Midas, and we'll get into that. Damage dealt, most of their damage was on Mirana and Ursa. On us, it was obviously Invoker. I did a lot too. We just did way more damage than they did. They couldn't keep up with like the Invoker combos, Chaos Knight surrounding you. Even Wind Ranger did a lot of damage to the right people. Even though the damage value was lower, it was all on like a Magnus or Mirana, just destruction, which is exactly what we needed. Sport-wise, good split on our team. There's two, same thing. Net worth. I had free farm mostly the entire game, so did Invoker. Decent farm off lane. Not fantastic, but it's within reason. Their Ursa did get good farm, as did Mirana, as did Magnus, actually. So all three of our lanes and all three of their lanes all got farm.
It was a pacifist laning phase, I would say.
We had a bunch of fights in our lane. I'm actually surprised, to be honest.
I don't know. Bot lane was just pacifist. They don't want to go on us, and we can't go on them. So we were just trading farms.
Who were we against? Mirana? I guess Mirana did have the least farm of their carries. I guess for an off lane, she didn't do great. She was kind of the bottom of the barrel for the carries for a while. She was like 5th or below for most of the beginning game up until about 10 minutes, but I didn't keep her down as much as I would have hoped. Item-wise, anything peculiar? Alright, so a Midas on one of their heroes would be fine. So like Ursa, if Ursa wants to get a Midas at 7 minutes, that's okay. I think Ursa's early game is too much, like, that you don't want to give up Phase Boots and Morbid Mask, which he could have had by that same timing, obviously. I think with Ursa in particular, he needs the early game farm to be relevant. I don't know. I think that the levels don't affect Ursa nearly as much as the items, and in that regard, I just don't like the Midas. I think it's just bad on Ursa, personally. It's doable, but it's not good. It's especially bad when you have two of them. And the second one's not until 15 minutes. It's not going to be profitable until after 30... What was it, 35 minutes or more? And that's terrible, because if you look at, like, till 35 minutes, it wasn't profitable until Mirana was basically building that Aghanims, and it's just... It's not good. Mirana definitely hurt her early to mid-game. She just didn't feel relevant at all. She hit like a wet paper towel the entire game. Magnus built pretty reasonably, but he turned into right-click, which is okay sometimes, but I just never think that a Magnus against a Chaos Knight is going to work, especially since we have somebody with Evasion Wind Ranger. It's not a bad build. It's just, I don't know, it seems a little bit misguided against the heroes we have. It is good against the supports, I guess. Ursa bought the right items, other than that, the Midas. I just don't, again, I don't get it. Normal Rubik. Normal Leshrac, just a spellcaster build. I think they honestly lost because we had a good pick. I mean, Chaos Knight's a really good counter to most of their team, minus the Magnus having cleave and everything and giving it to other people. But Ursa and Mirana buying those Midases was a godsend. They were doing pretty equally with us, and we could have had a problem in grouping up and team fighting. And then they basically said, we're going to be less relevant for the next 20 minutes than you guys will. And we completely caught up. Like, you know, just I like to hammer this point on. What was it? It was at 7 and 15 minutes. We'll look at the graphs for Team Network. Right around the time of 7 to 15, they were starting to get back ahead of net worth. They were ahead for a little while, which is right around the time they were having their Midases, like 15 minutes or so. They were ahead. They started bouncing down. They kind of caught up, and then they skyrocketed down. Because their Midases hadn't been relevant yet. By the time they bought them, their Midases were just getting to the point where they were breaking even right at the bottom of this net worth. Which is hilarious, funny enough. The second one anyway. So Mirana's Midas was just paying itself off and equaling 0 right at the worst net worth they were ever at, comparative to us. And it's like, wow, glad you had that Midas, right? This is what happens. This is what happened to your team because of that. You guys lost all of your traction. In this line going in their direction, if they had just bought items that were relevant, instead of bouncing back in our direction, it probably would have gone up over here. And this would have been a huge difference in how the game would have played out. But what are you going to do? So it is time to raid someone else's stream. Let us see who is on. Hunge is on. I'll raid Hunge. He was pretty
Alright.
salty last time. I feel bad for him. So we'll raid Hunchkado. This Sunday we'll be playing Apex Legends. I'm very excited. Like I said, I had like a 7-hour binge before with Falcon and Furry. So we'll see if people are into Apex Legends more so than Black Ops. We'll probably switch between the two at some point, but we're not going to do a Battle Royale every weekend. But at least for the foreseeable future, we'll do a couple of those. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.